Bitch.
Right now. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses. Still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses. Still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. Hoes bring hoes out. And 25 to L bring a snitch out of a nigga. A chopper with a drum bring a bitch out of a nigga. You ain't never heard about me, better ask about a pistol. I was raised in the jungle, got it straight out the mud. Where I'm from, it ain't no Crips and Bloods, it's just cliques and thugs. Keep a Glock clip full with slugs, and if I ever hold a nigga, better get it in blood. Ain't with that whole shit, and I ain't with that wrestling tongues. I'm cut throw bitch and kill some and go on the run. I know my time ain't gonna be long for all the shit that I done, but till then I'm getting it on ready to accept what comes. Right now.
Yeah. Yeah. You better get wise. Fuck all your lies. What you were listening to? This is your demise. That track you dropped that had the force of a fly. I'm a kamikaze fighter pilot. I die, you die. Nice try though. Elementary flow, that is a no-go. Rookie motherfucker gonna die slow with what I know. Stock alive online, you got the rep of a troll. Touching all little girls, bitch, that's how you roll. Wise, no smart guy, heard you told. Officer talking, underage stalking, thank God. After your ass, he broke the mold. Your baby mama gave up the info. Now I done heard enough. Call my PA and just have him film your next video. Make it a snuff. You talking tough, straight out of Sharon. Or where the body go missing and not a damn person caring. What up, weirdo? I'ma make you famous, catch a buzz. Heard you travel the crib. Well, let's bang.
Not a chance, guys. How are y'all doing this evening? Welcome to Aggressive Defiance TV, where we aggressively defy everything. I would like to present you with a very shameful thing tonight. You see, Jack Frost isn't the ordinary character, right? He's a man that I've been following for such time now. And the thing is, this man is just like a walking case study, correct? Like, those are the folks that follow me over here. We know who we're dealing with here. And if you could hit the like button for me, I know, Jack, you don't want to, but you know for a fact I'm bringing the heat. Just hit the like button for me, Jack. Just you. That's how we're coming. All right. So I don't want to hold you guys off in any way, shape, or form. I want to get to this too. You know, I love this type of content. You know, I've always been an avid watcher of the gang shit, so to say. You know, my father was a biker, so I mean, I didn't know my father, you know, but I knew so many people that were around him. Like I said, he met my brother that's older than me and the brother below me, you know. So it wasn't far for me to meet my father. I just think that I myself at that time I didn't want to meet him, you know, because I knew what he was doing. You know what I mean? I got to the age where I knew what my pops was doing. I didn't want nothing to do with him. You know what I mean? And he ended up dying that way. He ended up dying. I barely knew anybody in my family. I did meet his sisters and things. Salute, Poppy. What's popping, y'all? I'm gonna run through this bitch, and whoever comments, I'm shouting out. Like, we getting into it tonight. Like, I'm thinking about cracking a beer. Like, I'm thinking about cracking a beer to have with y'all and commemorate this evening, Jack. Because what you showed us today was exactly what we keep saying. It is. There's no shame in your game. You will come on there drunk. You'll look like hell doing it. And that's where you've gotten from this.
Easier for you to find me.
DJ Bandana.
What's good, my YouTube fam?
Not even be alive by next week. All right? Let's just be clear on that. I might not be alive by next week, of course. And I'm going to make myself available. So, whoever are the people that's trying to kill me or anything like that, I will give updates, I guess, to where my whereabouts is, so I can make it a little bit easier for you to find me.
DJ Bandana.
What's good, my YouTube
Wasn't
fam?
this who,
my bad.
Jack was going to bring on? Shout out to DJ Bandana Black for the content.
What's good, my band?
Shout out to Crown TV Court. Yeah. Shout out to them. Go subscribe to them now. Like now. Because see, I've heard another YouTuber over there say, "Oh, don't why you shouting that person out for using content you weren't." I'm shouting someone out because I've gotten the agreements to use their content. Don't be a hater. Just watch. All right? I'm shouting them out because I got agreements to use their content. Don't be a hater, Jack.
Bandana fam and everybody that's tied in with DJ Bandana Black. I'm not about to even go into the whole spill about like the page, subscribe, and all that stuff. We'll save that for another video. This is more of a serious matter right here. So I was chilling, just scrolling through YouTube. I got a notification that the guy, I believe his name is Jack Frost. I'm not 100% sure, but I do hear them say Jack Frost from BBN Network.
Now, this is where I want to make I love doing these reaction videos because you can just stop, chime in, look at the chat, and the chat can say, hey, this right here, this right here. This is where Zeke Black was not getting paid from Frost. This is where Zeke Black where Frost didn't want to pay Zeke Black and threw a big old fucking fit about it, like a big old fucking crybaby, but still paid Zeke Black. Like, no one's going to kill you, dude, over $600 fucking dollars, which I'd believe he deserved more. If you want to ask me, he deserved more of a percentage than Jack did.
Work was going live. Now, like I said in a previous video about the one that I did about Snow Billy and all that, I became aware of BBM Network when he did the interview with Snow Billy, the whole 6ix9ine Treway situation and all that. And when I was just watching the video, I was like, this is kind of odd that out of all YouTubers, he would do the interview, whatever like that. But that's neither here nor there.
You just got sunned out of all YouTubers. I don't understand why you got the interview, but whatever.
But just kind of that just kind of stuck with me in my mind. Like, how did he get that interview? But long story short, he just went live, and I know you just seen that little clip of him basically saying that he's prepared to die, that someone's trying to kill him or whatever. This is a serious matter. I take things like this serious because, for example, there's been a lot of people from YouTube who have passed away in the last couple of years.
Absolutely. There's a time to take things seriously, right? There's a time when you have to take things seriously, and then there's the time where you can stop taking those things seriously.
Last couple of months since I've been serious on YouTube. So one, I just want to say I hope he's not playing. I hope this is not a joke. Actually, in a way, I do hope this is a joke. I hope that he's not in any danger. I hope that at the end of this was some type of publicity stunt, something for clout or something like that, for him to get more followers or something, where this is not a serious situation. But if it is, we need to pay close attention to this. And it's just weird because something weird happened to me earlier today too, just on the same subject of YouTubers who passed away. Even like I don't know, you guys who watched the web series 848, the guy who died from that YouTube series, even Zach TV. And I was looking at an Instagram post earlier. I know when Zach TV passed away, the people who was running his networks, like his YouTube and Instagram and all that, I seen a message where they were basically saying that everything that they posted on his page, they were taking down. They weren't messing with his Instagram anymore. Basically, they were just leaving it alone. They might still do the YouTube thing. I was like, that's strange. I thought they was like carrying on the tradition. What
was I fooling? I don't know why I was asking y'all. I was gonna get a beer anyway. This is gonna be fun. I might have to tie myself into this fucking seat for the night. What do you think? Some lights around this motherfucker? Should I put some lights around it? It would fit, right? If I just got the little neon rope ones, put them around the trim, be pretty dope.
Make them
knock them off.
Delete those posts and everything. So just all day long, I really just been thinking about that. By the way, rest in peace to Zach TV, also a YouTuber, blogger, and interviewer.
But we all know by now, DJ Bandana Black, that now that Jack Frost talks all this death stuff, it's just cap. It's just cap. How y'all doing? I'm AD, if you don't know. We are Aggressive Defiance TV. But we're going to aggressively defy everything. We don't care what it is. Absolutely not. Shout out to the person in the community that shot me this. This was outside of the other thing that was shot to me, right? Like, boy, cheers, y'all. Cheers.
Passed away, and that's just all day long just stuck in my mind. Like, why would they take that down? There got to be something going on. Like, it's just been weird on YouTube. Even like a lot of YouTubers have been getting arrested lately and everything. But this BBN network joint kind of spooked me in a way, because it's like this guy seems serious. And I'm going to play the full clip for you guys here on the channel. You can leave comments, let me know if you guys know. Maybe reach out to him. I don't know him personally. Like I said, I just became aware of him when he did the interview with Snow Billy. And I hope that this situation is not what it's looking like. I don't know, but I just want to share this with y'all so y'all can be aware of it, just in case y'all didn't see it. And if y'all do know him, reach out to him. Make sure that
4 years ago, you guys. Do I have to say that again? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. No matter how you count it, it's 4 fucking years. And BBN, you still over listening to this?
He's okay. Reach out to me to let me know that he's okay also, because I am kind of worried just looking at this video. We're about to get into the video. I'm gonna play the whole clip for you guys. Like I said, he put this on live on his channel, and these are his own words. So before y'all say, you know, a lot of y'all who don't be knowing what y'all talking about getting the code.
These are the facts, y'all. I know people he screwed over. I don't know him personally, but I've had lots and lots of dialect back and forth with these folks. It's not just one. It's not two. It's not three. It's not. Jack has screwed over lots and lots of people. No one wants to hurt Jack right at this moment, dude. No one stands a chance of winning anything for attacking Jack Frost. Tell me where. You might get what? 3 days fame on YouTube? But you're going to go to jail. You're going to lose out on all kind of money. All those videos that could have went on YouTube you're getting paid for. Yeah, you're just going to get jacked. We all know that, right? Like, no one wants this motherfucking man dead, man. I mean, I'm sure people want him dead, but dude, come on. Nobody's actively seeking to hurt you, man. And never was. Never was. You just was shook. Because you ain't never been in no shit like that. You ain't really from that. You ain't never been in no shit where motherfucker wanted to hurt you, huh? You were shook. And that's how you should be when it comes to a man's money.
You snitching for saying this? No, it was a live video that's on his page that he posted that I seen that I'm talking about. One thing that I do want to say is, if you're in this entertainment industry, if you're doing things publicly, people are going to have an opinion. We all have opinions. We all give our insight on different stories and different things like that. To me personally, I'm a little bit more selectable who I'll actually put on my platform as far as an interview. And
you have to be, bro. You have to be. You have to be, man. Mamacita's crashes in. She said, Mamacita's market. Okay, I didn't mean to say woman or man. I just thought of Mamacita. Frost the jump. Frost is full of crap. I've been super busy, so I haven't tuned in today. It was my first time in a long time when he was talking about gated community. I was like, yeah, okay. He does live in a gated community. He absolutely does. but it's not the gated community that you would think in like the hills. You know what I mean? He lives in one of the better, I guess, communities in the area, from what I've been told. Like, he's not living well though. He has a 1-bedroom. What is it? It's just a bedroom, man. It's just a studio in New York. I mean, it's probably pretty expensive, but you know, Jack ain't living like that. Jack ain't living like that, man. You can look around and see when he fucking shows his crib. He's a fucking joke. And we're going to get on his head tonight because guess what? He was calling all these people snitches. Yeah, man. Shotty was snitching paperwork, blah, 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 blah.
Really just building that relationship and networking with a person. Now, I'll give my opinion on certain situations, depending on the severity of it or how I feel about it. But at the end of the day, nobody deserves to be killed over opinion. And I don't know what it's about. Like I said, it might be a joke. And I don't want to just keep rambling on, but it's really just
Bandana Black, bro. It is. It is, man. Let this be no shot at Bandana Black. I support what you're doing, homie. I do. Keep doing it, man. Like, I'm just using this content to show, homie. These people been making content about you, bro. You've been the joke. You know what though? I've been the biggest joke by keeping doing it. Instead of just trying to talk to the right people and just getting your ass out of here real fast, you know? Like I'm starting to let's put it this way. Get enough trust. Let's put it that way. I'm starting to get enough trust. You know what I don't do? Break trust.
Just shocked me. So we're gonna get right into the video. It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected. I'm out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be this last live I'm gonna be doing. I'm not doing any more lives.
How many times we hear that?
There is no more Tonight Show. Those shows don't exist anymore.
Oh,
so I just want to say this. So apparently, somebody is telling me that I have to pay for protection or be murdered, and I just want it to be known that I am 100% okay with being murdered. So whoever that is that's out there that has some kind of like situation or some kind of issue and they
where all
that
kill me, smoke at, Jack?
I'm okay with it. So whoever is, you know, whoever else, whatever,
your wife be getting all of it, and you're all good, bro.
With anybody else, I'm saying actively in public to everyone.
Mom's is doing good right now. We go in for second round of therapy. And on the 5th, I believe. So, I mean, first round, A-okay, y'all. She had a rash. And she don't even think that the first round is what caused it, y'all. And who better to ask than her, you know what I mean? Like, she says, I don't think it was from that. I think it was from wearing my shirt. And then I was like, well, maybe she's right. Maybe she ain't. I mean, she would know of any side effects, correct? So I'm putting all my trust in her, man, hoping that she's not riding out like a soldier for me. Because I told her, we ain't going for broke. We are not losing, mother. It's obvious, dude. She's had an angel over here. Dude, look, y'all found out about this when I did. I was on stream when my mama called and told me that, you know. And I was like, I was blown away, and I'm still just as blown away that happened to me, but I had to fight for it. And mama's doing good, man. Like, it's such a tricky situation for me because it's nothing I've ever been through. I'm the only child. Her family's dead and gone. You know, it's like my children are the only and last legacy, and that's why I try to push, you know, see your grandmother now. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, man. I don't want to talk too much about that, man, because I'm not going to make that a part of it. Thank you, sir. Saying thank you so much. Get me. It's so much love that I can't even express it.
I'm still going to drop videos periodically, but there will be no more collaborations. There will be no more morning coffee, and there will be no more live streams.
No more collaborations. No more morning coffee. No more live streams.
I don't know. I might not even be alive by next week. All right. Let's just be clear on that. I might not be alive by next week.
BBN, are y'all with me?
And I'm gonna make myself available. So
BBN,
whoever are the people that's trying to kill me or anything like that,
bro.
I will give updates, I guess, to where my whereabouts is. so I can make it a little bit easier for you to find me.
I understand.
But
I know y'all.
there's no reason for anybody else to get involved. I'm okay
right
with
now.
that.
I just don't feel like I should make.
Yeah. So apparently there are some gang members or something I'm hearing that want to kill me.
It would be you guys.
And I'm saying, okay, I'm fine with it. I'm cool with it. It's not a problem. It's not a big deal.
I ain't seen friends that I thought I would see by now. They got their own lives to live, man. I understand.
So yeah, so I'm just coming on to let people know that I will be.
That dude didn't never.
That I won't be doing morning coffee anymore. And I also won't be doing the Tonight Show anymore. And I do expect to be killed very soon. So I just want to let people know. Anyway, all right. So I'm out. Everybody enjoy your day, and don't be sad or like nothing like that. Like
he didn't never switch up either.
Like, I gotta really.
I get it, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. And I'm fine with it. To be perfectly honest with you. Also, for just so I let everybody know, if somebody does come kill me, or anything like that, which I fully 100% expect to happen, I don't even want them to be prosecuted. I don't want the. I please, nobody snitch on them. Allow for them to get away with it. Please. All right, I'm out.
Will you hear this shit?
DJ Bandana.
Just wanted to start a business.
Did we not hear this same thing from Jack? Not fucking 3 days ago, or was it? Yeah, we just played it last night, where he was walking through Coney Island, saying, "Don't let nobody." That was 4 years ago, Mamacitas. That was 4 years ago. And yesterday we just played a video of him walking through his neighborhood, telling people not to stop people from having him dead. Same exact. Rinse, repeat. Holy shit, Mystique. That's what I said too. It's recycled content. It's like it's like he's got everything on recycle. Like, well, I haven't used this one in a while. Let's fucking rinse, repeat. Homie, your shit's up, dude. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. I don't think we need to even play this fucking video, but we're going to. We're going to. We're still fucking going to. I don't care. This is set the record straight. You know how back on Fig, they'd be like, let the record reflect. Oh, we finna let the record reflect. For sure. Whew. Hey, man. You know who you are that sent me this content. You know who you are. They got the plug for me to use this content. You said don't worry about no shout out. I say, okay, I'll do it this way.
Shotti's transcripts that everybody has been waiting for. The transcripts from his plea hearing are now available. We got them. Let's talk about it. Yeah, what up, y'all? Welcome to Crown TV. I am the Crown Prince, a.k.a. Mr. Anti-Goofy. You already know what...
Hey, do me a favor, y'all. Look, you know what YouTube been telling me? You're getting the views that are lining up. You're getting the views that are lining up with the subscribers, but they're not sharing. That's what they said. You know, all these YouTubers, they tell them that, hey, if you hit the like button, they're going to send notifications out magically. YouTube said, y'all are not sharing. We're not reaching other places. Share for me. Crown TV, salute. Salute. I got the A1 for this. So, fire, y'all. Share for me. Let's rock and roll this month. Hey, if this ain't going to get BBN out of here, he's going to always have people that believe his lies. Like, he's going to always have people that believe his fucking lies.
I spit it like a pot. It's real, my block pump, pill, cocaine, and bud. The fans in town, they in my souls got me nuts.
Hey, I can't even fucking lie to y'all. Tonight's laydown is going to be completely and utterly out of my hands whatsoever. Like, I did not find this content. I did not look for it. It was laid upon me. And now I'm going to lay it upon y'all in a way that should be laid upon Jack. Like, homie, you went out and made it clear that you think Shotti was a snitch. But here are the transcripts, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the fucking transcripts.
Not to doing my comments. Shout out to the anti-goofy gang. We approaching 10,000 strong. We in the building. Now, I want to remind everybody of a few things that I've been saying from the jump. The first thing is that when you are looking to see if somebody is telling, you generally are not looking for that person's paperwork. You are looking for the paperwork of the people he told on. However, in this case, when you are dealing with the plea agreement, there is a bit of an exception, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. The second thing that I've been saying from the jump is that the charges Shotti pled to do not involve other people. And we're going to get to that.
Okay. Now, I know for a fucking fact, I'm not dealing with no fucking idiots over here. I know this. I'm not going to play like y'all are idiots. I know, like y'all, I know who I'm dealing with. We very bright feet, very fucking bright people over here. So I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing, and I'm not going to let shit slide, okay? First of all, Jack, you can't call someone a snitch if he pled guilty in a case that didn't even involve anyone else.
Also, as we break down this paperwork. Now, to the first point as to why we make an exception for the plea agreement, we are looking for language. Y'all know, if y'all watch this channel, I talk all the time about the language that has.
Very much so, Crown. Language can have a fucking, what is the first thing they draw up, the warrant. A language can have a warrant thrown out. Language can have your fucking whole case thrown out if it's worded wrong. We all know this, Jack.
Has been being used at these plea hearings. If you remember at Tekashi's plea hearing, there was all types of language about cooperation. And not only that, Tekashi.
Cooperation. Excuse me. Look here. The government has not made any representation about the sentence that he may receive. Fuck, man.
Tekashi himself, though not by name, implicated other people in crimes. There is none of that at this plea hearing at all. It is completely free of talk about cooperation or implicating other people in crimes. Now, the first.
Bingo. Fucking bingo. Thank you. I just got there. I was like, all right. I just sneezed, Eric. Fuck. Yeah. That right there. You playing with this man's fucking life, man. Like Shotti ain't got people out here that'll fuck you up. Homie. I don't think you want the smoke that comes with trying to get the attention of the people the wrong way. I don't think you want that smoke, Jack. I don't think you live in a city where it's cool to do that. You do not live in a city where it's cool to go out of your way to cause problems with the people that live there just to get your name popping. Boy, you will wind up hurt, Jack. And still be the name that everybody's laughing at. You get that? Stop it. You're doing this every day, man. And you know, you win at Tamika Mallory and you win at my son today. Oh, shit. Bless me. Shit. I just turned. I need to change these furnaces or something. I just turned the heat on that and did that. Damn. Yeah, it's probably furnaces. Make sure I got this shit on my nose. You know, because Jack went like this today. He made sure he wiped that shit somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it went, but, you know, I was like, what the fuck? Crazy, bro. But you started talking about my son and Tamika Mallory, homie. But you know what the fact is? Today you were like, There's nobody that does it better. There's just nobody that does it better. Man, your own chat isn't even seeing this, homie. Hassan Shipman. Nah, never mind.
9 pages of these transcripts that we are skipping over is legal mumbo jumbo. It's the judge explaining the proceedings to Shotti and also his rights. For everybody who does not have these transcripts or does not know how to get them, follow me at the...
Y'all get that? Take a screenshot or something.
Real Prince on Instagram, and then send me your email. I will get you the transcript.
Fire.
We are skipping to page 10 where Shotti's charges are being explained to him. The judge asks,
let's listen.
Do you understand that you are charged in count 1 with possessing a firearm and furtherance of a crime of violence, namely assault with a dangerous weapon in the aid of racketeering? Shotti replies, yes, sir. On page 11, the judge asks, do you understand that in count 2, you are charged with possessing a firearm which was brandished and discharged, and aiding and abetting the same in furtherance of, and also carrying that firearm during and in relation to a crime of violence? Shotti replies again, yes, Your Honor. Now that brings me back to my second point and what I was saying about Shotti not implicating other people in...
Nobody on the case but him. Who can he tell on? Who can he fucking tell on?
Crimes. His crimes have nothing to do with other people. This is the difference between cooperating and snitching. He is only admitting to possessing a firearm, brandish.
Guess what? It's not the same as the thug case either. Because him saying that he possessed a firearm and he brandished a firearm, what he said doesn't get no one else in trouble.
A firearm and shooting a firearm, all of which have only to do with himself. This is in contrast to Tekashi, and I'm only using Tekashi because...
Fucking Frost, get your bitch ass up here. Hit this fucking link while we're talking. If you ain't man enough to come up here and hit this fucking link now, you ain't man enough to be on YouTube. You shouldn't even represent the people you're trying to represent. Hit that fucking link, Frost. Hit the link. Scary ass. Scared to death, y'all. I didn't see these cash apps. I'm sorry, y'all. I think my phone was dead. That's right. Appreciate it, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Fucking A. Man, you know, I'm getting hyper because, you know, when the money comes in, I tend, it makes my endorphins go up, right? It makes that serotonin in my blood pump. You feel me? Shut the fuck up, Frost. Shit's weird. Shout out to motherfucking YouTube. YouTube said, hold up. YouTube said, we here to party, y'all. Because, see, YouTube knew we had a new drop. Yeah, shout out to motherfucking YouTube, y'all. See, I kept the music out of it that time. You feel me? Because guess what? YouTube can't do nothing to me over that one. Oh, no. YouTube can't do nothing to me over that one. So I put some sound effects in it. You feel me? If you want music though, I got some other ones in the crock pot cooking for you, sir. But let's not forget who else pulled up to the Cash App. You see, this is a dearly loved individual over here. Unlike Jack Frost. We love
Never had a job, but I always had some bread. Every dollar in my pocket, bitch, I got from selling bags. Work, years, hard, crack.
for a slap to Frost face. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Jack, homie, if y'all would like to donate to the platform, y'all see this motherfucking shit growing over here. Look. Well, I mean, Jack, you can't do this. You ain't pulling up banners, taking down banners. You ain't doing none of that. So it shows me you ain't put none of that into your channel, not even to a webcam. Fuck, that's kind of dirty, ain't it? You know, we on your top today, sir. We on your fucking top. That's a fucking fact. Love y'all, man. That's fucking awesome. But what's Spider-Man always say? After these messages, we'll be right back.
So, man, so that's how they tricking y'all? By saying that I'm saying my solution is money, while they're making sure that I don't have money, so my problem is literally money. So they're making sure that my problem is a lack of money, while they're convincing people don't donate money because he's only...
We're all familiar with it. In Tekashi's case, he had to admit to hiring somebody else. None of this kind of language is found in somebody else. None of this kind of language is found anywhere in these transcripts. Again, the only thing he admitted to were crimes that involve himself. Also, I want to reiterate that there is zero language in these transcripts about cooperating or how Shotti's cooperation is going to help. This is
okay. Right there. If Jack couldn't find any of those things in the transcripts and in the courtroom that he was sitting in, if he couldn't find any of those things, what makes you think he is suitable to call anyone a snitch, right? If you're not finding anything to call someone a snitch, how are you out here calling and labeling somebody a snitch? I know what it was. You seen your level start to drop a little bit, wasn't it? You seen your level start to go down a little bit and you thought, I better say something to grab somebody else's attention. And you said the thing, you know, those things you always talk about. But behind this thing, there is a thing that you said. You said sorry was a snitch. But even Crown Court TV, by skimming through and telling everyone, this man doesn't have anywhere in here he talking about snitching. Like you can't even find the wording.
Is a straightforward plea deal. Now the rest of page 11 through 23.
Now the plea deal would have been bad if Shotti's pulling a gunner, right? Like if Shotti pulls a gunner on everybody and says, yeah, I fucking did it. And now you got 6ix9ine going down over that. You have every right in your heart to say these things, but he didn't find anything. He's not bad at his job, right? Just fucking horrible at his fucking job.
Is basically the judge explaining the sentencing. He's explaining to Shotti what these charges carry. I'm speeding through this because I don't want to bore y'all. Like I said, if you want the transcripts, follow me on Instagram at The Real.
Take y'all a screenshot, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Crown TV Court. This is beautiful. This is just where I needed to lay more into this fucking dumbass, man. This is beautiful in our hands, y'all. This is beauty. Homie, you're not doing only yourself a disservice. You're doing Shotti a disservice. You're doing Treway a disservice. You're doing New York a disservice. You're doing New York City a disservice. You're doing any gang dude out there a disservice. All the while you're jumping on here talking about no gangs, please. No gangs, please. But you call motherfucker a snitch? Now we know where that comes from, huh? No gangs.
Prints and send me your email. I will send you a copy of the transcripts. Now, starting on page 23 is the part that I
wonder how much Crown TV, how many emails that man sent out with that fucking that right there for the people. Good for you, sir. Good for you, man. Way to lay it down. Good for you, bro.
I am interested in. This is the part where Shotti has to take the plea in his own words. And it's all about language. I'm looking for language. And this goes from page 23 all the way to page 26, where there is a part where I found interesting. Now, if you watch this channel, you know I don't like this language where people are admitting to being a part of a criminal organization. The reason I don't like it is because I grew up on a mob. And the mob does not take pleas for the simple fact that no one can admit to being a part of a criminal organization. Once you admit that the mob exists, you die, and that's how that works. Here on page 26, Shotti is fighting to not attribute this to the 9 Trey Gangster Bloods and instead attribute it to Treway Entertainment.
What? Hold up. YSL, come here real quick. Somebody tag YSL. Get YSL in here real quick. Can we get YSL? Somebody from over there? Y'all listen. This is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. This is how a boss does it.
Him and the judge go back and forth about this clean through page 29. That's just something that I found
we ain't no organization.
Particularly amusing because apparently Shotti grew up on mob movies too. From page 29 to 35 is pretty much a wrap up. There is the judge and the lawyer talking back and forth. There is not much there. Again, y'all.
No, Rico. Get your bitch ass. Where's YSL? Where is YSL? You gonna tell me all them dudes talking shit about 6ix9ine and they didn't even live above the moniker that his man went down for? It's becoming more evident that ratting in general isn't so covered up anymore, right? Like, I don't think there's a new wave of ratting. I just think it's easier for people to rat instead of not, and easier for people to rat and someone else to find out about it. You know what I mean? Like, court transcripts are just a few bucks now. Like, if you're not involved with the case, you're going to pay a little bit of money maybe, but that's it. That's it. That's fucking it.
Follow me on Instagram at The Real Prince and send me your email address. I will get you a copy of the transcripts. I am not saying that Shotti is not snitching. What I am saying is that everybody who is saying that Shotti is snitching is looking very suspect at this point. Ooh. This is the point where we need to start asking questions.
Hold up. What'd he say? What'd he say, yo? Who all was saying Shotti was a snitch? Who all was saying that Shotti snitched on this? What channels? I'll wait. I'm going to wait. I need to see. I need to see. I know of one. I know of one. That channel's in the tanks right now. In the fucking tanks. It ain't climbing out. You know why? Because there's a channel like us over here. That's just going to be brutal the whole way through. We're going to constantly be brutal. We're going to constantly rub it in on him.
To those people who have been accusing Shotti of snitching, where is the paperwork? What are you using to accuse this man of snitching? So far, there has been a lot of finger pointing and hearsay with no paperwork. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe if you are not a goofy. If you are a goofy, you know the rules. It's the Crown Prince.
You're goofy.
Check this out, y'all.
Don't be over here, I promise you. Look. It's apparent. I don't mind exposing people, right? It's apparent. Like if you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. But if you come over here and you come starting fucking trouble, you might get more than what you can handle. I mean, I'm starting to build a very, very solid people team, dude. Even outside of the moderator position, bro, I love it. I love it. When you're a Jack, yeah. Like, is that the only channel that y'all can think of that was doing that shit? Is he the only channel that was spreading that Shotti was a snitch? You get a what?
What are you really doing nowadays for a buck, bro? You're making yourself look bad. But thanks for the fucking soundbite for a real crackhead.
Fucking crackhead. This man went out and tried to make a good dude look bad. This is what happens, Jack. You can't make good dudes look bad. It comes around and bites you in your ass, bro. Especially if you're lying. Your viewership was at a rate when you were talking about 6ix9ine that you had never seen in your life. You were freaking the fuck out. You were so happy, Jack. Those were your great times. But they fell mighty fast. They fell fast. And you know what? You just jumped out there, right out the window. Shotti snitching. Shotti snitching, y'all. Shotti snitching. And you knew what? You know what that was?
It is a high school hallway packed with kids. Nothing unusual about that, but full of youngsters on a Friday night at 9 o'clock. It's called The Lights On.
Salute to Crown Court TV, man. Crown TV Court, sorry. Go over there. I got the link in my fucking description. Go over there. Crash out on that link. Yo, go check out all of his content. I didn't know too much about this. I didn't know. But, wow, y'all. Look at this. Bam. You know, I didn't know a whole lot about Crown TV Courts until after. Who the fuck was it I seen that sent me there? I think it was Doggy Diamonds. Somebody had sent me over there. And it was about like a case in Chicago. And I thought, wow, we need a lot more channels like this. We do. Especially when he got into, am I talking about this? This is the same dude that done it with just the voices, right? Where he had like a female's voice. And I'm pretty sure this is the same content, man. Yeah, I know it is. I'm not even going to check. But that's pretty dope, dude. We need that, you know? Just for some informative shit. Jack, it shows a lot that you don't watch channels like this. You don't pay any attention. You go off of your own fucking speaking and you think you sound smart, but you don't. Ladies and gentlemen, what I saw out of Jack Frost today was a drunken man. I mean, I'm not on people for drinking. You see me having a beer right here. That's not my forte. I don't go at people for having any type of fun in their own life. I don't give a fuck. Like, I shout out to y'all, man. Like, I just am not a drinker, right? And I'm not going at Jack for drinking because I know some of our folks like to drink, right? I mean, some of our folks like to drink. And the fact of the matter is, Jack's using you guys He's playing off y'all's cash, man. Like, dude, if you've been putting in all Hassan Shipman, look, how much money have you gave Jack? I don't know. I know it's quite a bit for the time that you've been over there, right? How come we don't see a microphone? How come we don't see anything, man? How come? How come even the thing that comes through the door that he sits on, that he calls a chair, I don't know what he calls it. He never told us, right? I think it looks like a van seat, actually. I think it looks like the back seat of an Astro van you used to lay down on, fuck when you was kids and shit. Like, you thought that was the coolest thing ever. You wanted a van too. I know. I did. Till I had one. I thought it was pretty fucking weird. But anyway, that's what it looks like. He even said that the community did that. It's like, bro, you come on here and you want this community to give to you. And I'm all for that. However you get it, I get it. You know, we're all here for a reason. Like, I'm not going to go at Jack Frost for being on here for money, because I asked for donations as well. But that's exactly what they are. They're donations. You can't come on here and say, well, you guys aren't donating enough. That's why I'm not doing this. You guys aren't donating enough. That's why you're not doing that. And that's why I'm not doing this. And if we get more donations, we could do things. But then you start to get the donations and we don't see nothing come from it, Pimp. Like, nothing. Nothing. And I'm holding your feet to the fire about this, bro. Because you know what? Then you come back on here and you tell your people they're wrong because they're not doing it well enough. They're not doing enough. You know? Fuck taking from them. You know? You turn around and say, kiss my ass, you're not doing it enough. Fuck on somewhere. BBN was created by Crown TV. I know. Didn't they all like, weren't there like a conglomeration? Didn't they all know each other or some shit, I believe? That's how much I don't know. Like, this is how much I don't know about the prime business of it. Because, you know, it's none of my business. I'm only here to react. I figured out Jack enough to where I felt comfortable coming on here and exposing him. I don't feel comfortable doing that to just anybody. That's not fucking funny. It's not funny. But, dude, you're doing it at such a high rate. Like, your rinse repeat time is on heavy cycle, boy. Thank you, Mystique. Rinse repeat. Fuck, took the words right out of my mouth. It's beautiful, bro. Like, this community is beautiful, man. And the things that man did to y'all ain't fucking cool, man. Y'all can sit over here and say, don't worry about it, AD. Don't worry about it, man. We grown, man. We'll be all right, bro. That's not the point with me anymore. Like, that was cool the first 30 times I seen him doing it to people. That was cool then. You know, I left him alone. I didn't bother him at all. But, bro, it got hectic, man. And there for a long time, it was hectic the way he treated people. It was. And this dude's still gaining subscribers. Are we actually doing him a service? Like, if y'all just say, fuck him, I'm out. Fuck that dude. I won't talk about him again. I think it's fun. I absolutely do. I get a blast talking about this dude. I do. Because you know what, man? I understand that I have to meet my maker at some point in time, right? I'm not out of touch with that whatsoever. I'm not saying that I don't have to meet my maker. I'm not saying that I won't. I'm not saying that I'm religious. I'm not saying that I'm not religious. Like, we all have that time where we think, oh, my Lord, like, I fucked up in life. Now, you want to know something, Jack? I'm to the point where I think I'm good with my maker now, because I've been able to right my wrongs. I've been able to do my time for the crimes I've committed. Yeah, he's one of God's favorites. It's probably why he's still alive. You ever wondered that? That's what he'll say next. He's been 4 years without nobody killing him, and he's had a hit on him. Does it make sense? Like, I know I'm going to meet my maker. Let me get finished with that. The point is, I don't think I've done enough in my time to where the maker that I think is my God, my Lord, and my Savior, and however you want to put it, I don't think I've done enough wrong. And that's not me trying to be an egotistical prick and say, oh, you're just saying that because you're just going to go to heaven and you're on it. No, I really don't think so. Like, I look at it, if I was the one judging, would I worry about someone stealing a car? No. Would I worry about someone thieving some bubble gum? No. Would I worry about somebody hitting somebody drunk when they were drunk driving and harming someone? Not so much. Not so much. Would I worry about people raping women? Absolutely. Would I worry about people killing people? Absolutely. Would I worry people about harming children? Absolutely. Like, there's a certain threshold that I'm willing to not judge. Imagine what the Lord does. But Jack, you use that Lord and your Savior as ways to attack people and ways to convince people that you're not like what they're saying. You're like what you say, but everything you're saying is a lie. It's like, who's the worst person here, Pimp? It's hard sometimes, man, to convey just how mad this guy is, man.
This point, just to be clear, I am not saying that this is not an issue that has to do with the public against the police or the police against the public. What I am saying is that we have a bigger issue here, because if you notice, all of these police officers are
no drinking, man. I grew up with it all my life. That's why I'm really
in a situation where we can say that this is racism, although we can say it's white supremacy.
I can look past drinking. You see what I'm saying? Like, drinking isn't unnormal to me. Like, it was around all my life, man. My mother wasn't a drinker. She absolutely did not drink hardly. But, you know, it was around my uncles, my family. Everywhere I went, somebody was drinking. So it wasn't nothing to see someone drinking. Jack, you are this way at 9 o'clock in the morning. Like, this way. And this is why some alarming
of the conversations that I think are being had around this. First of all,
you're not taking care of yourself,
Until Freedom. They had a rally, a protest that they held downtown. They got all of the people together that are also angry about what's going on over here, and we're
trying to keep it together, dude.
And are able to make it. They got them downtown. I'm pretty sure all of the speeches which were given were golden. These guys are incredible at rallying the people around them and saying the things that the crowd needs to hear in order to be able to move to the next moment and do what needs to be done to try to rectify the situation. These individuals are incredible at that, and we have to always give them their applause.
Okay, there we go.
Mallory.
There we have the backstabbing Frost. There we have the snake Frost. There we have the drunk Frost that don't realize that he's been dogging these people for the last 2 months. Frost. Give it up, son. You're a whole biscuit out here.
The General Myson.
You're
just
a biscuit,
clear,
boy.
This is the type of activity that when they do this, they are the best on the planet. I want to be clear. Shout out to the X.
Okay, let me read this comment, man. Maybe a little bit longer. Every 6 months, Jack had issues with his mods or subscribers. So every 6 months, a whole new group of people start watching. Huh. I believe that. I mean, he's always had problems with his moderators, as far as I can remember. Like, it's like he cannot handle someone not doing nothing wrong. You know what I mean? How long have I had my moderators? I don't think I've lost a... No, I've only lost one moderator. Right? No, it was two, because Robert was one, wasn't he? Yeah, I lost one out of an issue. I'm not going to go no further in it. Me and Robert had a little issue. And he was just not equipped to do the job over here. He was just not equipped. So I'm not going to keep ragging on him. But the other one, she just kind of drifted away. You know, probably was this fucking YouTube shit. You know, I don't get it, but at least say bye. I miss her. I absolutely miss Wolfette, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. And other than that, my moderators are all the same. They're all the same. I've never lost one or tried to get rid of one. This dude has to have constant fucking chaos in his life. That's what it's boiled down to. This dude has to have constant fucking chaos. Mystique, she would have been a mob, but she just she lives. The door is always open for Mystique, so I'm not gonna say anything else about that. Like, I just didn't want to push the job off on her if she didn't want to do something like that. You know what I mean? She's been around forever, dog. Y'all, man. James would have been in there. James said, I'm good. Yeah, man. Like, fuck. I'm going to give basic mathematics wrench back to him and let him keep that bitch and pull him into the fucking chats. What I'm going to do. Yeah. If basic mathematics is out there, if you could comment out here, if you want to mod for me. I remember I took a moderator thing from you because I needed it that night or whatever. But when I was taking that fucking moderator wrench, I was like, hold on. I don't really want to take this wrench. You see what I'm saying? But you weren't in the mod chat. So I was like, well, it's only fair, you know. So I would like to open that lane for you if you'd like to take it. If you don't, I understand. I get it. I know you're running things over there with motherfucking net stars, and that's my guy too. All y'all motherfuckers end up just being my homies. You know? No, I'm just saying, basic. I really would like you back, bro. I mean, that's the way I was thinking that night, you know, just for the night for a second. But when I was taking that one, I was like, oh, I don't want to move that one, man. Like, that motherfucker's been here, boy. So it's open, brother. It would be an honor. Let's put it that way. It's not a thing. It's an honor for me. Thank you to everybody that helps me, dude. Everybody. Jack ain't lying. You already know, Chicky. Jack ain't lying when he says that this is a job. It's just not a job. You feel me? Like, it's not. It's time consuming. Don't get me wrong. Like, you wouldn't believe how you thought, like, before I started this channel, I thought, man, it should be easy. I'll go on here, bam, 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 bam. And no, it don't roll like that. Hell yeah, fuck the bushes. Got you, Pimp. I'm gonna move you on in there. Yeah, let's do that. Any moderators, I don't think they're gonna go against me with this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and rock with it. For sure. I love and honor y'all, man. Like, this was just something I was thinking about, man. You know? Like, I didn't like taking that wrench back from him. You know, I was like, man, this dude's pretty dope, man. You know, like, he's been around a long fucking time. Like, I don't want him to make him feel like I was just using him. I actually want him as a fucking wrench, man. I know you didn't. I ain't saying you by no means. How do I do this? Bam, bam. Bam. There we go. Bam, bam. See, that's just because, you know, people are just fucking trustworthy, man. Like, what happened to the trust in the world? It's a job when YouTube pays you. Donations are opinions. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, actually, YouTube. I mean, he gets a check from YouTube. That's on his views. Well, we all know he ain't getting much at all from that. Like, I went back and looked at his content, dude. He's not getting much at all for that. He's barely breaking 1,000 anytime. Guess where we're coming for? That jugular. You know what I was thinking today? I don't know if I should say this. I don't know if I should say it, man. It's not that I would get like flagged or anything, but it can cut home, boy. It can cut home on him, boy. Like, here we go. It's gonna hurt him. Fuck it. It's gonna hurt him. Hit the like button for me, y'all. Hit the like button for me, and I'm gonna tell you something. if we wanted to, I'm gonna tell you right now, clear facts are to this day. If I didn't love the brand I was with, the brand that I'm trying to start creating as an Aggressive Defiance TV, if I wasn't so in touch with that already, we could take BBN Network from this man. And there's nothing he could do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because for number one, it's not a brand. Number two, we've already got the algorithm. Number three, we've already got the people. I'm not a slime ball like that. And actually, I don't want his name. But how hard would it be, you think? It would be pretty dope to fucking just slide right in, take his shit. Bam, give it to me, bitch. But I don't want it. I don't want it at all. I think building my own grassroots style, never paying for a fucking view, never paying for a fucking like, never paying for a fucking subscriber. Like, how could you argue with me? You bought subscribers. You're a whole lame out here. Right? Like, shut up. Weird ass motherfuckers. Now, Jack, I'll be going off, y'all. Sorry. It's a shame, man, that you did that with Shotti's name, bro. It is. It's an outright, it's an utter shame. Now, if we want the content, we can go get it from Crown Court. Matter of fact, I believe somebody take it and give it back. Frost is a bad person. I know. You know, that's the thing. Frost is a fucking, he will blame everything on his moderators. Well, y'all probably got kicked when my moderators were kicking everybody. So guess what, Hassan Shipman? He's at one time going to tell you that you have kicked someone, even though you know for a fact you haven't kicked anyone. Jack, not one of your moderators ever had the time. And let me tell you something. Time is of essence here. Time to kick anyone. You were already on it. Your thumb is only inches away from hitting that fucking block button when you're on that phone going live, bro. We know. Oh, we know you doing this. Oh, you just want to say the opposite of me, right? See, you know, I got to block these guys. See? Go get another one. Come right back. See? See? Oh, sorry. You see? Dude, your moderators don't stand a chance on blocking someone, bro. Let them work. Like, I think sometimes moderators like to have someone to block. It gets boring sometimes. I feel you, y'all. I feel y'all. I want to apply the pressure for y'all. I do. I want to bring over all the trolls, all the people that want to talk shit, bring them on over here. I want my moderators team to have something to fire at. Because that's what their job is, man. Like, that's what they want to do. They want to be able to fucking run that shit. Give them something to run, Jack. Come on over here. We're going to have you out. What's your night show at?
When they're on this type of time, they are the best on the planet. Now, with that being
I got
said,
on here early. So
I also want to say shout out to the other, you know, organizations that hooked up rallies in their cities. Also, I want to just add this.
He said it's fine.
Please don't make this a situation where you get yourself unnecessarily aggressive.
Thing, man.
Please don't make this a situation in which your life is even more thrown out of whack because of a decision in which you're making out of emotion at that moment that is going to have long-lasting situations or long-lasting effects past this moment. So let's just be a little bit more responsible at how we use.
Okay, all my drinkers out here. Does Jack look like he's drinking? Well, I don't know if I should ask the drinkers because they probably don't see. Well, they might know though. Well, to anybody out there, does he look like he's been drinking any? Look at him. This isn't an unnormal sight from him. This happens all the time.
Outrage, how we use our anger, how we use these emotions that are dwelling up inside of me.
Not very big
that
words.
Go out there and get revenge, because this is something.
Yeah,
that
we on your top 10 night, Jack.
Of.
You need to get on
Nobody's
out here, bro.
happy
You
that
need
this
to,
is
for
happening.
one,
Just so
I already issued how this is gonna go down, y'all. What we say, y'all? For us to stop E&J in that cup, you think it's E&J? Yeah, I know he likes to drink Jack. He showed us that. So you know something. I mean, something's definitely got this guy habilitated. Let's just put it that way. I wouldn't even some sort of downers. Yep. I thought that too. I thought that at one point too. Like he looks like he's leveled back, don't he? And his eyes are very glossed over. I mean, I don't understand how he could think that we're crazy for not sitting here thinking this. Like he's probably his whole plan is to come out here and say, "Look how bad they watch me. They think I'm blah, blah, blah." Bro." Yeah, because you're on the internet daily, pimp. It's not a problem for us to look at you and assume something. It's only a problem when we do that and we're right, right? Yeah. Now, if I was on here assuming that you were sexy, you wouldn't have a problem with that, would you?
Clear.
Didn't think so.
Also, I want to add, apparently they were part of a fraternity. I would like to know how this fraternity feels.
This is very
I would like to
Jack.
know, is there some way that not all of them, but 3 of the police officers?
I think he's had a little too much.
I want to know if this fraternity is backing them. Are they going to help them? Get out of this? Are y'all supplying lawyers, attorneys? You're throwing some words out there. I'm not trying to be funny.
Ew.
But obviously, this is something that no fraternity can go for, because at this point, now what are you trying to say?
I mean, the most I can say right here, James, from us to them, BBN, give it up. Your man's is beat. Your man's is beat, man. Now, I don't know who's whispering. I mean, I know who's whispering in this guy's ear. I think we all know who's whispering in his ear. But, man, this guy's beat. You can't rebuild that. Only thing he can do is try to live off what he gets from it.
They're doing things that are obviously crimes, and what makes it worse, they're the people that's supposed to be stopping crimes, and they're wearing something that signifies them as you.
Yeah, bro, this thing is so little.
I could only see that for a reason why somebody that would be against such things would be upset and angry. And I would just like to know at what level.
Yeah, you ain't animated. Stomach bubbling from the
Who can say, right?
Ooh.
Now, with that being said, once again, I'm sure those were spectacular speeches.
I seen Dog Soldier out there earlier. He might be still in here. What's up, Dog?
Everybody that went down there and spoke.
Buddy already?
I
seen Kevin already. I bet you they're laying back waiting for that ultimate fucking.
They know how to organize the planet. They're the best on the planet. With that being said, also we want to talk today about the defunding of the police. Once again, this is not necessarily a position.
Just I'm gonna need you to holler at me too,
What
Pimp.
I do want to say is that without a shadow of a doubt, I understand why this is a position that many people feel needs to be taken.
As quick as you can. I just ain't heard from you.
We're currently living in a situation in which there are many outrages that we need people to speak against, and many of these outrages that are happening as a direct result of terrible leadership or terrible policing or leadership of the police.
What is this?
I doubt very much that many of these officers are just going out there doing these things.
It looks like he's
without
bleeding.
Belief that this is something that they can do and get away with. So I think that whenever we have a whole entire unit, because if
Jack,
people don't remember or you didn't hear clearly, the person that was telling us about this particular situation, the chief of police, also said that there were other investigations that I believe came from this particular event that just happened. That now there are other individuals who are now under some kind of investigation, and I believe that to
now
be
on sale.
They probably looked at similar situations that have happened with these gentlemen.
I am trying to get in touch with a company that does some really cool things. Okay. I'm just trying to promote. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get in touch with a company that does some really, really cool things because I guess they're looking out for creators. You know, I got the email. I was one of them that got the email. I guarantee you Jack can't show you the same email. It's not a run-of-the-mill email. I've showed my mods, I think. If I have, I'm not sure if I did or not. But it's a pretty dope ass fucking company. And it's a clothing line. Some people may not find it cool or not, but I myself already am a purchaser of their shit. So I know who they are. I know what they represent. I know they're a down home grassroots American fucking made company. A lot of it is like a grungish. It's not gothic by no means, but it's more of a hip hopish, grungish look. Dope ass hats, dope ass fucking clothing. Their gear is solid. They let's just hope, you know. Now they said that they don't care if the creator starts right then. Well, we got to jump on them, right? We got to jump on them, right? Make Rat Bastard shirts? Okay. Hey, I'm actually doing this, James. Seriously. I'm already, I got 4 hours out of my day tomorrow where I'm using nothing but computer time. Like I've already said it. I'm not bothering with nothing else. My daughter, none of that shit. Like we've only had enough fun for her for weeks and weeks. She's just tripping. She knows. But it's time for me to start buckling in. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on that fucking Teespring thing. But I'm probably not going to use their generic gear, just to be honest, guys. I don't think throwing something on a shirt for you guys is any justice because I'm getting it cheaper. I'll probably go with the better cotton, you know, the better t-shirt on the products, and then I'll just take down the profit margin, right? Like I don't have. You'll see. I guarantee you, Jack's got his shit in there, fucking crazy. Like I don't think making $20 off of a shirt is right at all. Especially you guys knowing you're going through Teesprings too. But I'm thinking about doing it. Maybe throwing down some of my own designs, right? I've got a few in the cut. Laying them out on there. Doing a Teespring thing to where like you can come to me and say, hey, AD, I would like this shirt. I want my shit on there. Can you create a visual for it? Can you create a graphic? And I'm going to say, yes, I can. Yes, most certainly I can. I'm actually very good at this. We just got to watch the lines of if it's company, like if we're breaking IP standards and shit, which I'm not too scared of by cracking the line on Teespring. I can, like, I'll take fonts and all that shit. Don't bother me none. I can take, boy, I'm a beast. I'm good at graphic design. I'm good at video editing, graphic editing, photo editing, all that type of shit. It's just like it just clicks for me. It's just all I can say. It just does, man. Making all those 3D animations and shit, that shit's wicked, dude. Like you don't have no back. Just think when you're making these things, there's no playing field basically as you're designing it. You know what I mean? There's no backing, there's no floor. It's kind of wild, really. But I've gotten a few programs that make it a little easier for me. But they cost money, that's for sure. Jack, you ain't done none of this. That's where I'm coming at with this. Like Mystique says, hey, I want a design with a butterfly and I want Mystique through it. I want that and that and that. And I want something on the back. Okay, baby. And then you give me time to create that. Guess what? You don't even have to come to me to get it. I'm going to put it on Teesprings and Mystique can buy it. And what? I make $6, you know, that's fine with me. That's certainly fine with me because I'm not going to front. I don't have a press. I don't have a t-shirt press. I probably can't get one because I'm in an apartment. Those things are not I mean, Jack's stupid. I'm gonna give me a t-shirt press. I live in a fucking studio apartment. Are you gonna turn your fucking apartment into a fucking sweatshop? Are you crazy? My son broke up with his wife. I had to kill myself now. Dog, it's crazy, man. I love fucking with Jack too, because he don't seem to make us want to quit, does he? I told Jack, leave hip-hop alone. I even told him stop lying. And I wouldn't talk about him anymore. But I don't think you can. So I'm just going to say, just leave hip-hop alone. Right? Leave hip-hop alone. Don't come over talking about hip-hop no more. For one, you don't know nothing about it. For two, Mystique said, hit the fucking button for me, please. The cock button, y'all. A cock-a-doodle-doo frost button. Y'all know a frost button. You know which one, y'all.
For frost.
Yeah, that's that cock-a-doodle-doo. You know we got.
I'm just reminiscing. Mama in my business. They are not your friends. They want my position. Damn, I should have lived. Yeah. Back and forth, it was so hard. What? If I die today, tell them check on my forensics. They traced it back to my homeboy.
Oh, I love that song. I love it. But Mystique can go gangster too.
You little niggas who moving retarded. Bro, I'm still on the move for the target. We gon' run up that money regardless. I don't need me a mic, you can give me a Glock. I'm really focused on zipping the op.
Boy, that little young dude goes off. He's in all my new drill. Boy. Yeah, Mystique sent me a nice edit today, you guys. And it was fabulous. Look at her skills, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Mystique is fire. I love you, girl. You make me laugh so much. Y'all keep me so fucking entertained sometimes. This is fucking beautiful. I'm not going to show. Yeah, that don't show her name, I hope. Let me do this. Yeah. Hit that cock button for me, please. You see? Look at that beautiful editing, dude. That shit's hard. Pow, pow, pow. Shots fired, please. Morning cock. That's what we give him, Jack. I was like, hell yeah. The morning cockaroo. The morning cuck. Frost.
Now you have.
I love it, girl.
Just, you might not say it.
Shit.
An organized crime. Did they make money off of this in any way?
No.
Did they do this to push an agenda or push a unit?
No.
In any way? This sounds like organized crime.
You must be watching us, Jack.
I've always
said it. The American Police Department, the biggest organized crime in the world.
Me where I'm wrong? Shout out to Young Earl. He says, shout out Jack Rose, BBN family. Salute to you, my fine sir. And tell me where I'm wrong.
Here. That shit was hilarious.
Did they make money off of this in any way?
I love why.
Is there a reason why they disabled the Scorpion unit?
Instagram direct messages are beautiful. Like, damn, she's like, look at my editing. I'm clowning. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Fucking A. Keep it going, girl. Fire. Hey, don't forget, motherfucker, 1-2 Freddy's coming for you. She's out there. She's a slayer on Instagram, dog. I know y'all know. Y'all follow her too. She's a beast, man. Keeps me well entertained on fucking Instagram.
Shout out to Young Earl. He says, "Ish crazy, Jack, and sad."
Y'all know who Young Earl is, right? We ain't gonna have to keep saying this over and over. And here Jack is so lonely. Jack is so fucking lonely. He doesn't even.
At the same time, first, just so we can be clear.
Like, Young Earl said who Young Earl was on our show. Not on, well, he was in the comments. Like, come on, man. Bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, Jack? You over here believing people are real and they
you know what that means?
Over here.
They have reason to believe that there's other victims.
I'm not gonna say that.
That this was not a first time offense.
He said, "Yep."
If there was other victims, you know what that means? That means that they were cover-ups. If there was cover-ups, you know what that makes?
Look,
that makes.
Look what he just did there. Jack wants to reach out and be noticed so bad that he'll create this flabbergasted fucking story that he wants people to believe that they all of a sudden want everybody to fucking believe that there's some big story behind it, that they've been paid. Or Jack, this is how you got yourself in trouble with Shotti. We just talked about this, Jack.
Did they make money off of this?
That man is drinking, yo. I don't give a fuck what.
I want to know if they made money off of this.
Not that I have anything against
Sounds
drinking.
to me like organized crime to me.
Tonight.
Does it matter that they're police? It shouldn't matter, shit.
But there's something that bothers me with this guy taking it from the people in a scamish way, right? Like, homie, you're doing people dirty out here, man. You treating people bad, man. And then when you take their money, you hit the block button like nobody's ever going to be able to talk again. Well, surprise, surprise, Jack. They have a voice.
Police can be part of organized crime.
You guys,
Tell
man.
me why not.
Salute to you guys that have said something. And believe me, dude, I know a lot of people never, like, dude, look how long it took Prince Jameer before he spoke up over here. Salute to Prince Jameer, man. Solid dude.
People are talking about defunding the police.
Never said anything about me. Never said nothing about him.
But what I'm saying is,
solid ass
when
dude,
we say
man.
defund the police,
People don't have to be like that.
Police from first, the
You're a whole fucking weirdo, Jack.
most.
What's good, Cuddy? Cuddy kicked the door in and said, hold up.
You think they're going to give back their police cars?
Y'all playing the Cash App game. I don't want in.
They're just not going to be able to maintenance most.
Like Cuddy said, I want in.
Those ones they're not going to be able to maintenance.
Heat on Jack, y'all.
The ones that go to
the
communities.
We're getting into him under his skin, y'all. Like, hey, homie, all that Treway shit you did, we're going to need for you to run that back. It seems that you didn't do it well enough. It seems that you left holes in the content and you started to blame people for content that wasn't true. Like, you made it out like Shotti, the whole man over there, was snitching. Oh, shit. I like the 4 for this one. I do. It is for stupid ass Frost. Guess what, Cuz? I can't give it to him, bro. I can't.
Straight, could X be louder than words. I leave his brains on the curve. Hit his ass from a distance. My aim game be so superb. I'm late.
Jack.
About getting at them. We gon' wait till it's over. We parking lot Pimpin come out. That stick on him. Put respect on my chopper. Don't mention his bodies. You might get a glimpse of him. But my click for.
Woo! Jack Frost. What you gonna do when they come for you? You over here telling people everybody snitching. There's gonna be a hit out on me. If I don't pay Zeke, there's gonna be a hit out on me, y'all. 4 years later, in my SpongeBob voice. 4 years later, here Jack Frost is. Well, I might have a hit out on my life. We will be right back.
So that's how they tricking y'all? By saying that I'm saying my solution is money, while they're making sure that I don't have money, so my problem is literally money. So they're making sure that my problem is a lack of money, while they're convincing people don't donate money because he's only... say where? Help,
This motherfucker looks like... Hold on, I'm gonna run this one back, and y'all pay attention here. Doesn't this man look like a motherfucking little baby throwing a fucking fit?
So that's how they tricking y'all? By saying that I'm saying my solution is money, while they're making sure that I don't have money, so my problem is literally money. So they're making sure that my problem is a lack of money, while they're convincing people don't donate money because he's only...
Because what? Because what, Jack? Because I'm telling the truth about you? And that's where the buck stops? Like, you're telling them not to convince to donate me money. And now that my problem is money. And now the only way I can get money is, oh, fuck, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say after that. Oh, that's my problem. That's my problem. AD is my motherfucking problem. Get it right, Jack. We over here, Aggressive Defiance TV, is your motherfucking problem now, sir. Get it together. Run that back, Jack. Get it together.
That needed the
You're
most.
gonna have to get up here
You think they're gonna stop
more
having
sober on
police
your
when they
best
have
day to get it together over here.
damn real estate?
Fuck out of here.
Think they're gonna be like, you know what?
Whack. It's OV for you, homie.
In this area over here, right? Where these guys, they spend a lot of money at all functions.
Here we go. I'm drinking now.
All those other guys
One
that
beer
we
down.
usually use to populate the prisons.
Hey, I'll be drunk by 2. I'll be drunk not at 2 a.m., y'all. 2 beers. I rarely drink, man. I'm gonna get
Think
another
they're gonna
one.
fire
Fuck it.
police
That's the
officers,
most beer
or do
y'all
you
seen
think
me
they're gonna
drink on
stop
3 beers.
adding police officers? I don't think they're firing anyone.
Fuck, I don't think y'all seen 2 beers. I will drink them though.
Because that's gonna be a labor union problem
with y'all
they don't wanna
tonight.
deal with. So they're just gonna stop hiring new police officers.
My homie Mystique's in the building.
So the point in which I'm trying to make
fucking
is,
hanging with y'all.
I hear you. Yell defund the police.
I
All
can't eat
forever.
with Mystique, you know what?
Don't stop
Beer's
doing
about
that.
the only thing I
You gotta
can
keep
drink
your
is
pressure
that.
on. You gotta keep your foot on these
I'm not a
niggas'
very
neck.
good
Pardon
drunk.
my language. But
I'm
wanna
just
be
gonna be
clear about
honest.
something. My position
Missed
is
it
this.
all, Net Stars. We're gonna play the paperwork back though. We're going to. We are gonna play that back because I need everybody to pay attention during that. Nobody told on nobody.
They defund the police.
See, Shotti can't tell on somebody that he don't have in the case with him. You know that if for me to have to tell on something or me to plead guilty to something that hurts someone else, therefore I have to be in a case with someone else. How does that man get where he can call anyone a snitch just from that much knowledge of it?
Police? You think that there's a lot of shootings in your neighborhoods now?
He is a case study for sure. Yeah, I agree. I'm with that.
Keep that in mind.
That's why I keep doing it. I keep finding more to talk about it. I just keep finding more.
Keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying.
Keeps giving it. What kind
For
of
the people who
idiot
don't live in a big city, I get you.
We made basic mathematics
in a great neighborhood,
moderator
I
over
get
here
you
too
too.
today, Net Stars. If you want to drag him on into
But for the people who care
moderator chat
about how these kids is out here killing each other, and about how these dudes is out here shooting out on the block, and nobody can't hit nothing, and they 2 streets away.
This dude is not good at talking about this content, y'all.
Right?
This is
anyway.
Like,
these particular guys,
you can tell he's
that got
done
caught for this
little
particular
to
thing,
no research,
and their whole particular
right?
unit needs to be held responsible. They need to go and find out all of the other people that ended up in the hospital with these guys that they accused they couldn't. That they
okay, I'm gonna say this one time over here, and I'm not gonna speak for every white man, right? I'm not going to, but I'm going to give. I thought about this the day I spoke about Tyree, right? I thought about saying this and I didn't. I left it out of the content completely. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I wanted to say it, so I felt like if I want to say it, I might as well say it, right? I think for once in my lifetime, that black people as a whole, as the black community, have the best time in history where they, as a team, as a people, like, since we're keeping it racial, right? They, as a people, hold the best time in their hands that they can make from this, right? Like, don't go rioting, please. Don't go hurting anyone. Don't go doing anything like that. But that's the best thing that we have that can stop racism, actually bring forth something. Like white people, for all the help that white people and black folk give to each other, I think if white folks stayed out of this one, it would help the black community even further. I'm going to be honest. I think if white folks just stayed the fuck out of shit, because they're just nosy as fuck. They have to be involved with everything. I get it. I understand. Just stay out of this one. Let the real, true black leaders stand up. Make a fucking change. I think that the black folk actually stand a better chance with this one if white folks leave it alone. And let the black folk do the thing that they need to do for the black community when it comes to this bullshit with the police. That's just where I stand with it. But I'm not a racial piece of shit, you know, so I try to see both sides of it. I really do.
That they couldn't put any freaking cuffs on. We need to go find all of the people that they've been stopping. We need to hold these guys and whoever their superiors are responsible. Because the superiors helped them hide it, right? Correct? Am I wrong?
Dude's fucking stupid.
So maybe we got to take that police department right there and just
right there.
Put a lot of those people on the other side of the bars.
I know this man's from New York, and I'm not making fun of New York
that.
slang whatsoever. I think it's kind of cool, really. But he overly...
I think that will be a lot more...
he overly does it when he doesn't seem like he's supposed
have a bigger effect.
to be doing it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look well when he
You know what? We got to keep hiring new police officers because we're putting so many police officers in jail right now. We're locking all of these niggas up that need to be locked up right now. So yeah, we gotta hire new dudes. Why would we stop hiring new dudes? Hey, they had this one police officer. He was a whole crapshoot. He did all the things wrong. We had to start putting those guys in jail so we could hire the police officers that's doing the job the right way. We don't want to keep paying these guys any money, and just firing them ain't gonna help. They have all of these skills to be dangerous, allegedly. They already have the mentality that they don't care about other humans' lives, or at least a certain specific group of human beings, right? They're just firing them and putting them on the street, but now he's walking around trying to figure out how to get a buck, right? I want to know why when a police officer does something that we would go to jail for, they just lose their job. That should be the bigger question. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not knocking any police officer that does their job the appropriate way, because I think these people mess them up and make them look bad. Like, there's really little kids that grew up as a little kid and wanted to be the damn cowboy, or, you know, what they assumed the cowboy was. The good guy. If you know a little bit more about cowboys, if you really understand the hypocrisy of cowboys and Indians, anyway, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother thing.
Sure. He's locked
Indigenous.
Up. Hey, crazy shit that he shouldn't be locked up.
Listen, pay attention.
Yeah, that's a fucking that's a ransom, homie. They put a ransom on him. Yeah, they didn't put a ransom because they put no money on him. But damn,
listen,
man,
pay attention.
I think Hoover might get out though.
These individuals need to be just put in jail. All of them. They need to just be arrested. Let them deal with whatever they bail, they bond, or whatever the hell is going to happen. Let them deal with that, and then start going through the process. Because as long as a police officer knows when he do whatever he do that's above and beyond the law,
that shit,
and then all he's going to do is he might lose his job. Like, there's no, you might, so you got one crime in you. Like, I'm not here for that.
That's why I just like skimming the top.
You got one crime in you. Don't worry, man. I got that one dude get caught killing the wrong way. We're not doing that.
Fuck that. I'm not for that shit.
So they need to be held whenever they go above and beyond. Because with that being said, we have to understand that the threat that is that
I grew up knowing a lot about
Hoover. We're not taking no more of these imaginary threats. I thought he had a gun.
That was the only gang that was really large
Where was his gun in his sleeves?
Was the Vice Lords and the GDs. That was the largest.
This is the type of stuff that can't be tolerated. So that when this shit right here happened, everybody don't say defund the police. They say get that police stuff off it.
Not that I was visual of.
There's no way that these police officers is on that type of time and that department ain't screwed up. What's happening over there?
Oh, it's the department. You can guarantee see it. Get rid of the goddamn chief too. Yeah.
Tell me where I'm wrong. Shout out to Nick the Slick.
5,000.
He says, if you know,
next
you know.
plus smoking. You're out of here, chief.
Tell me where I'm wrong.
You got to dismantle that whole department. I'm sorry. What them men did?
That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry. You got to dismantle that whole fucking department, homie. That's a whole fucking problem there. That's a super whole problem. Matter of fact, yeah, you got to dismantle that whole. Oh yeah, all love, bro. You got to dismantle that whole fucking department. Because if those men were allowed to do that, I'm not trying to hear what they doing, man. Nah, get rid of it. The whole thing needs rehires.
Y'all giving these dudes, think about how many police officers.
And then you got to watch where you're actually letting the people hire them.
That's a bare minimum. That's like taking a woman on a date and being happy she took a bite of food. That's a bare minimum.
What? What, Frost? Did you just hear this fucking shit? Holy moly. Dude, we're not even in 18 minutes of this video. And you're already talking out your side of your fucking neck. Okay. Look, dude. That didn't make any sense. But we're going to try to hear it back.
Y'all giving these dudes, think about how many police officers and people were just happy they lost their job. That's a bare minimum. That's like taking a woman on a date and being happy she took a bite of food.
Huh? I'm happy you took a bite of that food. I'm so happy. Hey, you good? You can start right here because we're getting ready to rerun back and we're going to run across that paperwork again. So you actually didn't miss anything, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. I'm going to reset this room real quick because a lot of you may not know who we are. We're Aggressive Defiance TV, where we aggressively defy everything. We're going to aggressively defy everything. It don't matter what it is. Sadly, it's you, Jack, that we get to defy. Now, I was hoping when I started to expose you that there would be something that may stump us up or something that you could maybe use to fight back a little and stop this expose from going on so utterly fast. Like, I'm not gaining anything from it. I got all the good people you had, bro. Like, that wasn't my deed. Trust me. If it was my deed, then you would have had me in your DMs asking you, hey, blah, blah, blah. It was never my deed. I never actually knew I was going to grow a fucking platform off of the folks that were with BBN. But now that I have, I'm so utterly grateful. That's the one thing that I can look at my fucking family. And, you know, the people that ask me, why are you going in on this dude, man? Why are you going in on this dude? My kids get it now. My kids get it now, dude. And I didn't get it for a while. I was like, why am I doing this? Like, I got people from his community that are good fucking people. But I can actually say, you know what? I got the good ones away from me. I can say at least I did that. At least I got the good folk that were able to think for themselves away from this. If I just open that door, I think I've done a justice for the people, man.
That's a bare minimum.
And look how many channels are profiting now. Like, dude, y'all are fucking clowning, boy. Like, y'all have literally hijacked the algorithm with me. We own the motherfucker, y'all. Jack Frost Tooth. Scooter could make a fucking BBN video right now. He don't drop them all the time. But he can make one right now and land smack dead in the middle of that motherfucker. We could land smack. He could land or drop a video tomorrow of Jack Frost. Even though he hasn't dropped one for a minute, it would land smack dead in the middle of his fucking algorithm. I guarantee it. It's so busted wide open.
We can't. I don't agree with the funding, but what I do believe in with is
fucking mama's
freaking precinct is found to have any corruption in it at all. We looking at everybody.
Yeah, we got his voice too.
That shit got to get turned upside down. What are you talking about? How did this person get away with that? What are you talking about? Okay, they did the thing the one time. There's no other history of this going on. We don't got to look at all of your books. Copy? Oh no, seems like there's a history of this particular thing happening. And not just that, with this particular officer. And so there's never any consequences?
Jack,
He didn't have to go speak to nobody. He didn't get.
You know how many times
that person is always. This is how it keeps going.
It's real, folks.
We gotta look at all of your books.
Yeah,
that's called transparency.
Yep.
That's what I think the problem is. We need the Sokovia fucking Accords.
I thank y'all, man. I thank you guys for trusting me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make that joke.
Look, man, I get it. I get it. I get it, bro. Like, why should we trust you? Why are you talking about BBN and you talking shit to him about him, but you want us to help support you? I get it, man. Thanks for the folks that have trusted me. And that's been a year now. So I don't think I'm going to be breaking anyone's trust anytime soon, Jack, because, you know, you're built one way.
Transparency.
You're built another.
That's the issue. That's the problem.
I'm just doing things that I
think trying to remember. They just started putting it so that you can see all of the police.
I'm just doing shit the way I like.
We don't want that either.
I'm also learning where you fucking did
wrong. When something like this happens, for you to do what you just did every time.
I don't intend to do it.
When some police officer takes somebody's life like this, and it's so egregious that we know it wasn't an accident. His hands was up. We do this every time.
Shut up, Jack. We're going to get back to this paperwork, all right? We're going to get back to this paper. Y'all want to see this paperwork again, man, because I think I need to see it again, too. This is the first time I've seen it. I swear to y'all, I did not watch it before that. It was sitting in my cut. I knew I had it. I said, man, I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to watch it with them. Because I knew what was in it, you know what I mean? I seen it a while back, I think. But I knew what was in it. And after these messages, we'll be...
Say where? Help, you know.
That quick, y'all. We're back. We're back, y'all. We are back. Back with the Shotti plea transcripts, baby. Jack said he was a snitch. Oh, Jack said Shotti was a snitch. But Jack didn't really know what the fuck Jack was talking about. Jack, cut it out, homie. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Crown TV Court. Thank you for making this content available. Thank you for letting me use it. Much obliged.
Ready to launch your business? Get started with the commerce platform made for entrepreneurs. Shopify especially.
I'm a big YouTuber. Shotti's transcripts that everybody has been waiting for. The transcripts from his plea hearing are now available. We got them. Let's talk about it. Yeah, what up, y'all? Welcome to Crown TV.
Finna put him in a chokehold. Put him in a chokehold. Put him in a chokehold. Oh, shit. Wrong one, y'all.
I am the Crown Prince, a.k.a. Mr. Anti-Goofy. You already know what not to do in my comments. Shout out to the Anti-Goofy gang. We approaching 10,000 strong. We in the building. Now, I want to remind everybody of a few things that I've been saying from the jump. The first thing is that when you are looking to see if somebody is telling, you generally are not looking for that person's paperwork. You are looking for the paperwork of the people he told on. However, in this case, when you are dealing with the plea agreement, there is a bit of an exception, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. The second.
All right. When you're dealing with a plea agreement, if there's no one else in the charge, you can't snitch, right? There's no one to snitch on, correct? And if there isn't anyone else in the charge, then if he was a snitch for signing his paperwork, it would be a YSL thing right here. This would be a gunner move that he did. But there was no one else on top of a RICO of him. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no one else Shotti could have harmed by pleading guilty. It's not there. And Jack, Willie, this is for you. I'm over here formulating a recipe, sir. This is what I do. I make e-juice. But this man that wants this recipe, he wants 450 bottles, just like this, off the top. 450. That's what I do. I just don't have a business in it anymore. I don't have a business in it anymore. But I got business in it.
Second thing that I've been saying from the jump is that the charges Shotti pled to do not involve other people. And we're going to get to that also as we break down this paperwork. Now, to the first point as to why we make an exception for the plea agreement, we are looking for language. Y'all know if y'all watch this channel, I talk all the time about the language that has been being used at these plea hearings. If you remember at Tekashi's plea hearing, there was all types of language about cooperation. And not only that, Tekashi himself, though not by name, implicated other people in crimes. There is none of that at this plea hearing at all. It is completely free of talk about cooperation or implicating other people in crimes. Now, the first 9 pages of these transcripts that we are skipping over is legal mumbo jumbo. It's the judge explaining the proceedings to Shotti and also his rights. For everybody who does not have these transcripts or does not know how to get them, follow me at The Real Prince on Instagram and then send me your email. I will get you the transcripts. We are skipping to page 10 where Shotti's charges are being explained to him. The judge asks, do you understand that you are charged in count 1 with possessing a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence, namely assault with a dangerous...
YSL, I'm going to need you guys to get in here. Anybody for the YSL crew? Anybody here for the YSL crew? YSL crew? Anybody here for YSL? Oh, nobody, right?
Dangerous weapon in the aid of racketeering. Shotti replies, yes, sir. On page 11, the judge asks, do you understand that in count 2, you are charged with possessing a firearm which was brandished and discharged, and aiding and abetting the same in furtherance of, and also carrying that firearm during and in relation to a crime of violence? Shotti replies again, yes, Your Honor. Now, that brings me back to my second point and what I was saying about Shotti not implicating other people in crimes.
YSL,
his crimes have nothing to do...
YSL, I'm going to need you to come on over here, YSL. Come on, fill on in, fill in.
Let's get ready to rumble!
This is the difference between cooperating and snitching. He is only admitting to possessing a firearm, brandishing a firearm, and shooting a firearm, all of which have only to do with himself. This is in contrast to Tekashi, and I'm only using Tekashi because we're all familiar with it. In Tekashi's case, he had to admit to hiring somebody else. None of this kind of language is found anywhere in these transcripts. Again, the only thing he admitted to were crimes that involve himself. Also, I want to reiterate that there is zero language in these transcripts about cooperating or how Shotti's cooperation is going to help. This is
YSL. You see, this is where the deal with YSL comes in. Shotti pleads guilty and no one else gets hurt.
It's a straightforward plea deal. Now, the rest of page 11 through 23 is basically the judge explaining the sentencing. He's explaining to Shotti what these charges carry. I'm speeding through this because I don't want to bore y'all. Like I said, if you want the transcripts, follow.
Get a screenshot, y'all.
Follow me on Instagram at The Real Prince and send me
a screenshot, y'all. Share the fucking live, y'all.
Your email, I will send you a copy of the transcripts. Now, starting on page 23 is the part that I am interested in. This is the part where Shotti has to take the plea in his own words. And it's all about language. I'm looking for language. And this goes from page 23 all the way to page 26, where there is a part where I found interesting. Now, if you watch this channel, you know I don't like this language where people are admitting to being a part of a criminal organization. The reason I don't like it is because I grew up on a mob, and the mob does not take pleas for the simple fact that no one can admit to being a part of a criminal organization. Once you admit that the mob exists, you die, and that's how that works. Here on page 26, Shotti is fighting to not attribute this to the 9 Trey Gangster Bloods and instead attribute it to Treway Entertainment. Him and the judge go back and forth about this clean through page 29. That's just something that I found particularly.
Go back and forth on being a member of Treway or if it's a record group or not. Motherfucker, Frost, you got your fucking nerve, man. You know, you got your fucking nerve, dude, to sit up here and call any man, whether he's in a gang or not, a snitch. This man goes back and forth in the transcripts with the judge about Treway being a record label or an organization, and you got it somewhere in your fucking face. You fixed it somehow to call him a snitch? Where? Where's your fucking content that says he's a snitch, Jack? Drop it. I need to see that content, Jack. You gonna drop it? I'll be waiting. And so should the next motherfucking BBN people over there. They should be waiting on it. Or they're just as hoe as you are. See, I caught one of his people over there saying, hey, he's saying he grew up on the mob TVs. He went ahead and he says that in later. He says that later. But the thing is, Jack, where's the content that shows he's a fucking snitch? Other than the fact that your levels of views went down and you thought, I better say something pretty crazy. You know, kind of like Taxstone sucks dick. Taxstone was just trying to fuck Troy Ave. You start saying stupid shit like that in your content. And you were just doing that here too, weren't you? You see, BBN, I caught you over there, Rue Jones, talking shit about us. And what you said really isn't valid at all until you come over here and say it. Come over here and tell me what I've done to Jack Frost so wrong, other than just speak the fucking truth. What have I done so wrong to Jack Frost? I ain't said nothing but the fucking truth. Y'all just don't know how to handle it. Y'all got some ties somewhere else involved. Got some motherfucking love going on. Yeah, I know. It ain't only you, Rue. Look how drunk he is. He looks bad, man. He looks bad. It wouldn't be a problem to me if he wasn't scamming the money out of people on YouTube. Put it that way. Wouldn't be a problem with me. Wouldn't be a problem with me. And he wasn't using people on YouTube to do it. Modern grade nutcracker or molten. Oh, I see what it says. Rue is a modern day nut licker. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck's I play that for? What the fuck? I went back to this. I hit the wrong one, was just letting it ride. Like, what the fuck?
Amusing because apparently Shotti grew up on mob movies too. From page 29 to 35 is pretty much a wrap up. There is the judge and the lawyer talking back and forth. There is not much there. Again, y'all, follow me on Instagram at The Real Prince and send me your email address. I will get you a copy of the transcripts.
And you can have them yourself, y'all.
I'm not saying that Shotti is not snitching. What I am saying is that everybody who is saying that Shotti is snitching is looking very suspect at this point. This is the point where we need to start asking questions to those people who have been accusing Shotti of snitching.
Oh, it's bad if I do it though, huh? Is it bad if I start asking questions, Jack? I should start asking questions about the people who can't say that Shotti's a snitch. I'm asking questions, Jack. Now, you don't think... Now, listen to me right here. BBN, y'all can hear me for this one. Aggressive gang, I love y'all. Y'all know how I feel about this. I've started to take this shit much more passionately. I have. And for that right here, I'm going to say this to you, Jack. As much as you say you're going to be in the limelight, as much as you say that you're going to make it big, you got all these big people looking at you, and you're just driving to the fucking fast lane, and you're just doing something so great over there, BBN. But guess what? You don't think you're going to have to fucking talk about something we've said? You don't think no one's going to check you? You don't think you're going to make it into the big time without first going over what you said when you was in the low time, huh? Nah, homie. You know where that stop lies? I'm going to be your gatekeeper now, Jack. Because I'm doing better than you. Talking about you. That's horrible. That's fucking horrible. And the sad thing is, you won't even defend yourself. And I'm not saying that so I could talk to you, Jack, or I could be beside you, Jack. You literally are the reason you are the way you are. Like, your channel is dead because you are, right? Like, your content is, you're out of touch with all the content you try to bring. Every time you come on here with some content, you don't know anything about it. Like, you skim the level of knowledge that you think that you have to have. But see, you're fucking with some brighter souls over here. We're going to need more than that. And then when we reach to find that if you got more than that or not, we find out you don't. You ain't got nothing. You're going to have to holler at me, homie. Like, your whole career on YouTube lies in my hands. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? He can't make it nowhere without discussing anything we've said. That's the way I see it. If you're going to agree to assign somebody, let's say, I want you to come do YouTube content for me. Well, why'd that dude say that? Why are these topics? Yeah, they share the stem between each other. Yeah. Why are these topics about Jack Frost a thing, Jack? Why don't you go discuss it with him? Find out, because he's the one saying it. Like, you could sue me for slander if I'm lying, right, Jack? You could sue me for slander if I'm lying. I have no fear of this man suing me for anything. Not that he doesn't have the money to sue me. Not that he doesn't have a lawyer. Not any of that. Just because I know I'm not fucking lying. It's simple as that, dude. I don't have to fucking lie about you, Jack. That is unheard of, to lie about you.
Where is the paperwork? What are you using to accuse this man of snitching? So far, there has been a lot of finger pointing and hearsay with no paperwork. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe if you are not a goofy. If you are a goofy, you know the rules. It's the Crown Prince. Check this out,
Hit the fucking road if you're a goofy. I just spilled beer all over the place, y'all. This shit's fucking hilarious. I'm going to grab a towel. Yeah, you're getting beat up, Jack. We're beating your ass. I think this is funny. There you guys go.
Understand that we won't take it any further. And if this is the only way in which we can cause you harm, that's what we'll do.
They share that stem.
I
Ooh,
get
that
it.
stem.
But that doesn't get rid of the problem and the issue. The issue still exists. That's just the way that I feel. So how are we going to solve the issue? The only way we can solve the issue is with consequences. Blind consequences. You want to keep your job, you got to prove you was innocent. You take you to court, boom. After you prove you get innocent, then you can prove that you should keep your job. Because those are two separate things. You might be innocent of creating a crime, but you might be guilty of creating the situation
look at
that
this
caused
shit
the
now.
crime to happen.
Look what I did to my beer, y'all.
And that's what a lot of police are actually
All
guilty of.
fucking phone.
Baiting the individual into doing something that the individual don't even know is an actionable offense.
Alita.
So what are we working on that? See, these are the things that I think that we should be engaging the public with. These are the conversations that I think are important. I think all those other conversations are also important. Don't get this confused. I'm not trying to knock anybody else's approach.
Call her nickname.
But what I'm saying is also at the same time, we have to talk about how we're going to fix the problem. Because if we're doing anything else other than trying to find a solution, then what are we doing?
Okay, we're waiting for we're waiting for the great big hoorah moment, y'all. Hoorah! Hoorah, Jack! Hoorah!
Let's see what I work for today.
Oh my God! Watch how he delivers this word. I remember this from this morning. Watch how he delivers this word. He's definitely.
Hebrews 10:24-25.
Look at him. This motherfucker got snot.
And let us consider how we may spur one another towards love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but others encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching.
Fire.
This is the longest. I would love that context.
Yeah.
I would like to
go. Check it out. Now we living, y'all.
It's a call to preserve and
fire.
Therefore, brothers and
that's
sisters,
fire.
since we have confidence to enter the most highly place by the blood of Jesus, by a new living way opened for us through the curtain that is his body, and since we have a great priest over the house of God, let us draw near to God with a sincere heart and with all the full assurance that faith brings, having our hearts sprinkled to cleanse us from the guilty conscience, and having our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess. For he who promised is faithful. And let us consider how we may spur one another towards love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. If we deliberately keep on sinning after we have received the knowledge of the truth, no sacrifice for sins is left, but only a fearful expectation of judgment and the raging fire that will commence the enemies of God. Anyone who rejected the law of Moses died without mercy on the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses. How much more severely do you think someone deserves to be punished who has trampled the Son of God underfoot, who has threatened as an unholy thing the blood of the covenant that sanctioned them, and who has insulted the spirit of grace? For we know him who said, "It is mine to avenge, I will repay." And again, the Lord will judge his people. It is a dreadful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Remember those early days after you received the light, when you endured in the great conflict, full of suffering. Sometimes you were publicly exposed to insult and persecution. At other times, you stood side by side with those who were so treated. You suffered along with those in prison and joyfully accepted the confiscation of your property because you knew that you yourselves had better and lasting possessions. So do not throw away your confidence. It was richly rewarded. You need to preserve, you need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what he has promised. For in just a little while, he who is coming will come and will not be more holier than me. But my righteousness, one lived by faith, and I take no pleasure in the ones who shrinks back. But he do not belong to those who shrink back and are destroyed, but to those who have faith and are saved.
Whoa.
Amen.
Damn, Kev. You took that shit back, homie. Like, I ain't seen a book cover, and I don't know when, Pimp. Like, I swear to you, it had to have been Prison the last time I seen a book cover, and that was Prison made. Like, that was homemade book cover. Fuck, bro. Bible book covers coming soon.
That's the word they sent
Ones
us
they
today.
couldn't sell.
Shout out to that. Shout out to
They
the
need
Most
Bibles.
High.
They're all
As always.
phones and shit now.
Gonna go to a quick commercial break. And
Why you
right
got
back?
Why you got so many commercial breaks, man? And you ain't did a fucking thing. Look at him. He can't even get it together.
First of all, this is probably one of the best songs I heard in a long.
You see him. Yeah, we're going to look at that again. For sure. All the way up close. Prophet.
When you have done the will of God, you will receive what he has promised. For in just a little while, he who is coming will come and will not delay. But my righteousness, one lives by faith.
Don't tell me he
and
ain't
I
doing
take
something.
no pleasure in the ones who shrinks back.
Instead
But he
of him
do not
up
belong to
fired
those
off
who
at
shrink
everybody
back
like
and are
that.
destroyed.
You gonna
But
tell
to
me he's not
those
doing
who have
something?
faith and are saved. Amen. So
You
that's
gonna
the word
tell
they
me?
sent us today. Shout out to that.
How
Shout out to
you
the
gonna
Most High.
tell me?
As always, gonna go to a
Look
quick
at this,
commercial
man.
break and we'll be right back.
Get it together, Frost. Come on, man. You looking at a stupor, homie.
Really gotta have this stuff.
First of all, this is probably one of the best songs I heard in a long time from anyone in the industry or not. That's one. That's a fact. Second, where's the fucking visuals?
That's
Can you
weird,
get some
y'all.
visuals?
Does
Can
it
you get
not
on
look
this
fucking bad?
immediately?
I
Do
want
you
to
need
know.
help with visuals? I could, you know what?
They look bad, man.
I got you.
Ben, we are here. I know. They look bad.
What happens whenever these terrible events happen is
bad,
that
man.
people are so angry at the thing that we just visualize. The thing that we
Bad,
see,
man.
That's what we feel. And sometimes we don't realize that the future could be what we created to be. We could turn the future into what we need it to be. So we can actively make decisions right now that could affect what's going to happen 5-6 months from now. Do y'all remember when I told y'all that the price of food was going to go up? And I'm just reminding you of a random thing. Remember when I told y'all, like, I don't know, last April, that the price of food was going to start going up
You hear
like
this
in
shit?
September? And I'm
Did
laughing
you just
about
hear
it.
it?
Y'all remember
Let
when
me
I was telling
remind
you
you of a
that? Guess what
random
happened
thing.
around September, October? The price of food went
You
up.
said that. Let me remind you of a random thing.
Affect what's going to happen 5-6 months from now. Do y'all remember when I told y'all that the price of food was going to go up? And I'm just reminding you of a random thing. Remember when I told?
Yep, that's exactly what you did, Jack. You reminded us of a random thing that the news told everybody. That the news told everybody the price of food was going to go up. You weren't the one, Jack. Because there's no possible way that you would know this before anyone else. There's no possible way. You don't know how to study. You don't have the studies. You don't have a house. You don't have a business. You don't have a car. You don't have nothing. You don't have anything that would indicate that the price of food is going to go up. So you weren't the first person to tell anyone, Jack, you dipshit.
Told y'all, like, I don't know, last April, that the price of food was going to start going up like in September. And I was laughing about it. Y'all remember when I was telling y'all that? Guess what happened around September, October? The price of food went up.
You were laughing about it?
When I told y'all that? When I explained to y'all why that was going to happen?
I absolutely don't remember.
You remember. You don't. I explained to you why it was going to happen. Because for the last 2 years, they've been destroying all type of different cattle and everything else.
Fucking dude's a loser, man.
Remember? I mean, we had this conversation. I don't really remember anybody else's community having this conversation with them. Maybe they did. I just don't know about it. But we had this conversation. That's a fact.
You all see my homeboy,
So
man.
what I'm
They
saying
can
is
do
that
all
we
these
have to
fucking
be
fake
better
cloud tricks and
at
shit.
thinking about how we're going to affect our future.
Smoke ring, and then they'll blow a ring through it, and then a jellyfish over it and look like a jellyfish. And they can push it and shit all to you and shit. They're dope. They do it good. I need to make vaping fun again, man. This is the first time I actually seen him sit down with a cup of coffee that was actually steaming. I'll be honest. It's the first time.
My apologies. All right, so I just want to be clear about this. So I think that we should be trying to put some of our energy, or at least some ideas, towards how we're gonna handle the situation when it happens. I want people to stop thinking that you're gonna stop this from happening. You're not gonna stop this from happening. There's not gonna stop being bad people who happen to get positions of authority. You think that that's gonna stop happening?
No, Jack.
Have you seen Star Wars?
That's
a joke because it happened in the galaxy far, far away a long time ago. So it's still happening. You think it's gonna go away? You think black people are gonna stop being in a position of authority? I'm not trying to laugh about this, but that's an insane concept. So bad people aren't gonna stop being in positions of authority. All we could do is handle them in a manner that make it so that the bad people think twice about doing the bad thing.
You think we don't already do that? You don't think that we already know if we do something, there's going to be a bad thing that happens, Jack?
They're bad people.
That doesn't stop people from doing bad, Jack. It doesn't stop people from doing bad. You just do bad. Like, because I don't think the outcome or the...
Yeah, that's insanity. I just think that that's foolish to think about. So I ask them. It's like saying, hey, Goof, I need you to stop digging.
Something bad is what someone worries about when
I think that's what we act.
Or the outcome of it. However you want to put it. I couldn't find the word right.
Obvious issues or obvious problems. I think we ask for them to say, okay, we need for you to not allow for your mental health situation to affect your work. But we are going to give you a position of authority over other people. Now, explain to me how that makes any sense. Give me 1 second.
You, sir, are not the person to speak on mental health issues when you have every fucking one we've put in the book. You're not lacking one.
Explain. I'm here. Listen.
Y'all, he's not lacking one. Not one. Not one. This motherfucker, everyone we've looked up, he holds the trait to.
That's basically what we're doing, right?
Man, y'all BBN are just fucking retarded over it, just like him or something, man. I'm not going to say retarded because I don't like using that word, y'all.
What it is the expectation of if somebody forgives you, that means that they can't then still be upset at the behavior.
Let me say something, man. I like to at least keep things classy when it comes to men and myself. Let's keep things classy. So I'm going to try my best to steer away from that R word, man. I hate that fucking word. And it's not because of anything anybody knew or anybody growing up. I just know of people that have issues. So I don't like using that word, man, because I don't think he's just this. I think this man's got a whole lot more going on, man. He's got way more going on. And, you know, shout out to his pops. Because imagine what kind of trouble this was trying to raise this young man. Imagine the trouble this guy gave his family. Look at the trouble he gives his community on YouTube. Imagine living with him. Ooh, boy. Oh, that would be horrible, bro.
Right? So, the actual principle of forgiving somebody has very little to do with them. It has something to do with your covenant to the Most High. So, you can't forgive a person and then say, I don't want this person around me. Because
that don't make any
literally what you should do. Besides get revenge.
You just talked about how you say the covenant is with the Most High when you say sorry. It's just with the Most High. It's not with the person that you're telling it. So even then in forgiveness is with the Most High. So people are just walking around saying sorry and forgiving only with the Most High. That doesn't make for a very structural society, Jack. That's madness. You've already said it. When people say sorry, it's about the covenant with the Most High. When they say sorry, it's not to do with the person they're telling sorry. So I'm allowed to do this and this and this, right? That was it. And then now it's, the person that's apologizing or saying it's okay or leaving it alone is only with the Most High. So you got a lot of people just aren't agreeing for what reason? What reason are they not saying, okay, I accept your apology to the person then, Jack? Just with the Most High? Or wait, I'm sorry, just to, not the person, but Most High? You are fucking outside your mind, dude.
Be clear. So the point in which
it makes no life. This makes no sense.
We see all of this shit happening.
He does.
What are we going to do? Are you going to say...
creating these problems? Dude, when you do this, you know what you do to people? You've created, let's say the same people have the same exact things going on with them. He's created an issue in their minds. This man's just out here creating problems for people on YouTube like it's fucking easy to, like it's so sociable to do.
The person did the thing. We're gonna
You're a turmoil, dude.
It's in that way.
You're a fucking joke out here.
Even if we forgive them, they still did the thing. And we're not talking about somebody that did a thing that was by an accident. We're talking about somebody that actively did a thing that they knew what was wrong. Okay. You understand what being evil is, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Accepting someone's apology only to the Most High, or giving an apology, but only for the Most High. That's evil, sir. That's evil. You're evil. You're a downright evil person, dude. You've been using the fact that you're going to die for 4 years. Somebody's out to kill you. For 4 years, you've been saying this. 4 fucking years, man. And y'all just over there believing him. Y'all just over there like, okay, George. Jack is the man. He's going to die soon. We got to pay him. Huh?
We do understand what it is. Because some people, they pretend like they don't understand what it is. So when you tell somebody that somebody did something that was evil, they don't get it. They just say, oh, they just did a bad thing.
Motherfuckers lost his damn mind. Who's he thinks he's dealing with, y'all? We smarter than that.
It has to deal with intent.
We way smarter than that.
What you think those men
this
intent
community
was?
is. I know this community is smarter than that.
They wanted to beat that dude to the end of his life. How is that not evil?
I know better.
How is it not evil for the people that was looking the other way and allowing these people to stay on the street?
Oh, we brightening up there.
Well,
yeah.
Does that mean 9 times out of 10? What do you think? You think they probably practice the same behavior?
That's all it's about.
I'm telling you right now, who told y'all that the Memphis police departments out there was extremely corrupt? Somebody told y'all. It's like a year ago. Whenever young Dolph lost his life.
Raise his motherfucker up. Oh,
remember he was covering it, and then I said, no. The police
raise your phone up, sir. Whoa, don't break it. Whoa, boy, I'm slinging bottles and all that shit. I'm having a bad time over here. I'm just kidding.
You won't forget I said that?
Time to fucking party.
That's the only way that there's
Guess
no
what,
stories.
Jack? We're gonna party tonight. All on you. Oh shit.
You make videos talking about how I was crazy.
No, we're talking about how you was crazy right now, sir.
Yeah. People make videos talking about how I was crazy when I said that. Dead serious.
Nah, we're making videos right now about how you're crazy right now. Like how you're fucking loopy right now. This ain't back then. We talking about back then. Fucking making no videos about you back then. We're making them up right now about how you talk the same exact way back then.
I'm dead serious. Shout out to Darkwing. You was here around that time, right?
Darkwing.
I'm dead serious.
Darkwing.
You can make videos.
Clap for this dude, man.
I wish I could find the video where I said it. Hold on. Which I believe I told you that some of the police just work for the rappers.
None of that.
Getting into it. But
he's not zooming, he's not doing nothing wirelessly.
I told y'all.
Wireless.
I told y'all.
Damn. Told me what?
I told y'all.
Told me what, fool? Ooh,
I told y'all.
Fucking beauty, Betty. You're a beauty, baby. When she wants to be.
If you understood how much shit you were arguing with me about that I know is a fact.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about it like it's a fact. But as far as people saying, but it's their opinion, and I keep telling you, my dude, I'm telling you a fact. I'm not telling you an opinion.
Dude, you ain't said a fact yet.
Think about how often that happens. And then people find reasons to be mad at Jack when I do that. There we go. They say, why you always got to be right? No, why be just telling you facts?
What's going on?
Telling me their own opinion because you want me to agree with what you're saying.
Defiance.
I'm literally just telling you a fact. You just don't know how I know.
They just haters. They're just haters, y'all. They're fucking haters.
You just don't know how I know. I'm telling you a fact.
You hear this? These are facts. He just don't know how I know. Oh, and they just don't know how I know. No, they just don't know how I know either. But I'm telling y'all, it's a fact. Are y'all that fucking? Are y'all that stupid? I'm gonna use that word. Are y'all that fucking stupid? Like, are you that stupid? I'm starting to wonder, man. Like, cause when I see people go over there and they show up like, What's up, fam? BBN, what's poppin', fam? I'm like, what? What fam? What fam? Where are y'all from? You guys need a fam? I mean, what fam?
Help,
There's no fam. There's no fam, y'all. Not fucking one family. I can't believe it, y'all. It just utterly disgusts me when I look over there and somebody says, "What's good, y'all? What's up, fam?" And then I'm like, y'all didn't watch the 4 videos that were put out about you? Not just by me, but the 4 videos that were put out about you? Like, you didn't watch those, BBN? And none of those went, oh, maybe one of those guys are right. Just one, maybe. What the fuck? You know, it's to the point like this. You're going to have to do something retardedly crazy, like really crazy, for me to get any views from you. That's just how it is. You're not helping my channel, Jack. You're hurt.
You just don't know how I know. Tell you the fact.
Straight up facts, y'all. I mean, these are facts, y'all.
Anyway.
Fuck it.
These particular police officers, they were a part of a, I don't
know
what
fraternity
it was, but they was actually a part of a fraternity. I'm curious about this. This is the way I feel about
yes,
this,
he
but
did.
I'm curious about this.
Yes, he did.
Curious, right? More curious than anybody can be about it. Right?
Okay.
I want to know what the fraternity thinks about this. That they're out there.
This man actively has to check his front door now because people are telling him, you better shut the fuck up and quiet down because I'm going to kick your fucking ass. You wake my goddamn daughter up again. I mean, I don't know if it was that, but I'm pretty sure it is because he's awfully worried about being quiet, ain't he? He's awfully worried about running them fucking mouth, ain't he? Oh, he can't act the way he wants to in his own house, huh?
Atrocities while wearing brazenly bands that signify that they're part of our house. I think the fraternity needs to speak out. I think that this will be a perfect time for the fraternity to speak out and get good press, by the way, not bad press. Because all they have to do is say that their people, that their organization is against this type of behavior.
Man.
Right?
Jack.
And it's a fraternity of black men, right? That have the opportunity to speak out right now and become a
Y'all want to go
right?
back in time? You guys want to go back in time with me? 27 people in here. Y'all want to go back in time?
I think it'd be a good idea. I think it'd be a great idea. Never make a deal with the devil. I don't care what the deal was for. I don't care how much money it is. I don't care about nothing. Never make a deal with the devil. Why would you make a deal with somebody that's against God? You only make deals with the Most High.
How do you know you're dealing with the Most High when you make a deal then, Jack? That's utter bullshit topics you're trying to skim across. How do you know if somebody's the devil or not when you're making a deal, Jack? How do you know if you're dealing with the devil, Jack? So you're only skimming across this topic like you're bright or something. But I'm finding you rather to be more stupid than you are smart.
I promise you. I want to say this and I want to be clear in regards to, obviously, these gentlemen and what they did. I don't even think I've ever seen police officers do that to another person. I don't think I've seen any video that's as bad as that.
I agree.
I don't think that.
You want to go back in time? Let's go. Yes, one of my moms out here said, yep.
People try to say the Rodney King situation. I don't think the Rodney King is bad.
I'm sure it doesn't start bad.
Everything.
Because this is all.
I think that is the worst that I've seen. I know people say when this guy did what he did, when he leaned on.
Oh, this might be good.
When we lost.
This might be good, y'all. Now, I snatched one from the.
Get this confused.
I snatched this one from the lobby.
And a different sense.
So let's go out to the lobby. Let's go out to the lobby.
Horrifying.
Go out to the lobby and have ourselves a Jack. I grabbed this one from the lobby here.
That was a different type of evil.
But you want to know something? The funny thing is, Jack, You are the same thing as you were then. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you an older Jack. A guy that still lies. A guy that doesn't know how to tell the truth. A guy that called Shotti a snitch with no actual paperwork ever. Actually, all of the paperwork to show that maybe Shotti wasn't a snitch. Yeah, maybe one of those, huh? I think so, Jack. I think that's the case here. Oh, I'm still on pair too. Let's turn that down. I think that's the case here, Jack. We're not going to skim across your shit today because we know you were just out there in a stupor. I mean, you were probably buzzed up early. I get it. People like to get buzzed up early. There's nothing wrong with that. But you shouldn't be on here asking for the community to supply your habits. I'm against that totally. I'm all for whatever anyone wants to do. I swear to you, by God, I am. But don't be asking someone else to supply your habit. And definitely don't be taking it from them, unknowingly doing it. You might as well just be stealing it.
It's already live. What's up, everybody? Yeah, we whatever the hell happened. I mean, I think why that shit happens though. It is what it is. I'm not sure if I know the numbers is fucked up because the other live is still open.
Salute to the chat, y'all.
Sorry.
Salute to Basic Mad keeping the.
That was a commercial with the last one.
Yeah.
You know who that is, right? We all who know. We all know
too
who
much
that
of the
is.
shit played. I will get demonetized. So.
Yeah. So I said, uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? So you get the new one up. That's what I'm trying to catch the new one. But are we still live?
Yeah, we still live. What up, Turnpike? What up, man? We live right now.
Yeah. That's why it's like really important that you watch. People gotta watch what they put out there because you never know who's in your chat. A lot of these guys, they freestyle and they put their personal thoughts into it, but they freestyle into they don't know who's in there. And then they wonder why when they go somewhere, they gotta have a fucking bulletproof vest on. Your aunt, what's up?
Speaking
of that, what up? You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
They want nobody get you know what I'm saying? So
black, man.
You don't
that man.
You want to put something out there, know what you're talking about, so you actually do get somebody's name. Yo, now they was bigging you up. It's
you know what else
people
I can
applaud that. Like, what?
You know what else I can say as well? This ain't the only dude that Jack Frost helped. I mean, Zeke Black helped get there. This ain't the only ones. You see, Jack talks about building channels, doing this for people, doing that for people. No, Jack Frost never did nothing like that, dude. He never did anything like it. He never built the fucking channel. He don't even know how to run his own fucking channel. And I'll tell you what, Zeke's actually behind a couple channels rocking and rolling right now. So Jack, I'd shut the fuck up about him if I was you.
Wow, he wasn't talking crazy about me. Yeah. Get his likes up. You know what I'm saying? That's what people do nowadays. People like, yo, what's up with Force? Man, fuck Force.
Yeah.
Get like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, you'd be surprised, but you'd be surprised.
Yo, it's crazy.
29 people.
Yo,
you know
you'd be surprised at how often
I
don't
love
know about
y'all.
Zeke, but how often I see a video somebody make.
I spit it like a pot. It's real, my block pump, peel, cocaine, and bud. The fans in town, they and my souls got me nuts.
Like niggas is 100% wrong. Y'all want to know why I keep making those videos about Ebro and Kodak Black? Because I already know what's gonna happen. Kodak Black is gonna get in trouble for that shit.
So you kept making videos.
It's not for the rape, it's for the assault, for biting a fucking face off. You know what I'm saying?
So
Kodak Black is gonna get in trouble.
I'll keep making videos too.
Yeah.
You know and what's gonna happen is all of these people that were defending Kodak Black, y'all gonna look totally different. It's not gonna be when the evidence come out, because that's why I keep telling people what he's being accused of. He's not being accused of the girl being a little underage, where you can say where there was a 2-year age difference or some shit like that. I think the girl was older than him at the time. He's not being accused of
like you made this man.
She wanted to have sex with him. He refused to put on a condom, and then he nutted inside of her after forcing himself on her. This is what the allegations are. I'm not saying that this is what happened. I'm saying that these are what the allegations are.
Oh, so you just like going around telling everyone how someone is a fucking rapist, don't you, Jack? That's in your forte, isn't it? That's your forte, isn't it?
You need to tread lightly. People need to stop defending somebody like
he definitely made
just okay. Innocent until proven guilty doesn't mean I'm gonna defend the nigga.
Yeah,
it just means I'm gonna wait for the
there with
evidence
me,
to come
Z.
out
I mean,
one
yeah,
way or the other,
with
whether
me,
the
bro.
guy actually did it or whether I believe he actually didn't do it. I'm saying that there is enough evidence out there
he hasn't helped
because
me
he had sex with her.
The man
That's
had.
a fact. He nutted in her. That's a fact. She has scars on her body. That's a fact. These are factual things. These aren't things that are that can be debated. These are actual facts. So what are you gonna do? You know, then you're gonna say, "Oh, she's lying. She wanted to have sex with him. She got bit in the face, my nigga."
He just met her.
Yeah, she got bit in the face. It's not like, you know, she was like, you know, no scars or nothing, and then she's like, he raped me. Then you're like, get the fuck out of here. You know, no, you ain't fight back, no nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then it could be at least an argument made in his favor. Let's go to court. We should just want to go to court anyway. Don't get this confused. Good morning, Kelly.
Yeah.
Let's go to court.
Sure.
But she had bite marks in her face. You can't tell me she wasn't fighting back.
All right.
You can't tell me. But, you know, we do want to go to court. If that all gets settled out, we'll see what happens. But the point that I'm trying to make is when he goes to court, that's another reason why I believe that that they're pushing him to all of these who bites people. That's why I believe that they're pushing him to all these radio stations and everything now.
Look, Kevin, you ain't
the reason why they're pushing him to all these radio stations,
my friend.
And in the face, you bite your girl in the face. And
out of here.
The reason why they're pushing him to all of these radio stations and everything now is because I feel like they think he's going to go to jail.
Yeah.
If they thought he,
I don't even want to play this now. I know Zeke.
That didn't get them nowhere. And in the back of his head.
You know why? Because I don't want to put Zeke with that man anymore. I don't want to do that. Damn it. Let's see here. Let's see what I got in the cut, y'all. Oh, remember when Jack was talking about Boston Richie? Remember that? Hold on, y'all. I just told you. Man, I want to fucking smack that dude so bad. I want to smack Jack Frost so fucking bad. It's unreal. I swear to you. Did we not just do a video about Jack Frost and the whole 1090 Jake? Did we not just follow that, right? Did we not just make a video of Frost riding that 1090 Jake shit, right? I'm not lying, right? But see, we have a video.
Aren't you fed up with paying for multiple separate solutions? One tool covers your web traffic intelligence, but not SEO. Another takes care of...
He doesn't need to be on YouTube at all, ladies and gentlemen. You see, here's the part. Here's the point. Here is the fucking point right here. Jack Frost, sir, we did a video on 1090 Jake doing a video about Boston Richie, about snitching. But yet, the attorney says Boston Richie is not snitching. He's not snitching. So 1090 Jake, you need to walk this back. 1090 Jake never walked it back. What did we get? What did we get? What the fuck did we get, big BBN? Ooh, you are the worst kind of content creator, bro. What the fuck did we get from you? I'll show you. I will absolutely show you, bitch. This is what we get from Jack, you guys. This is horrible, dude. This is bad, man. Hold on. Hold on. Nah, we're not done with you, Jack. I was gonna get off here, but nah, we ain't done yet.
I bet y'all can see what I put up there already. Then I open up my something else. Oh no, open up right. I was working on some of my writing. I was going over it more than anything.
You're a fucking horrible piece of shit. Get off YouTube, man. Get the fuck off YouTube.
How many more of these need to drop from your favorite rappers before y'all realize most of these niggas is snitches? How many of these need to drop before you realize you're gonna stay out of the street? Snitching. But I believe his people said academics that I do not have person's number. So then the person says, could I have to know who I have?
Yeah, that's the dude from D Block. They're like,
What do you know his name is?
Wig. Yeah, man.
Alright.
And he was just like, from your side of town.
You see why y'all need to stay out the streets? Y'all see why y'all need to stay out the streets? This dude made a whole song about how he not snitching, by the way. You see why y'all need to stay out the streets?
You see why you shouldn't follow Jack Frost? Y'all see, right? Y'all see this, right? You see what's dirty about this? You see what's dirty about this? Don't go nowhere. Thanks, 1090 Jake, for putting that content up. Don't go nowhere. Thanks, 1090 Jake, for putting that content up. Jack?
So what?
Recordings just got better.
Here's the problem.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce.
But what the Democrats are doing affects us negatively, directly, and at a.
You see here that you see how this just went? Do you see how this timeline just went? We do a video where the criminal lawyer breaks down that Boston Richie was not snitching in this video, right? There's no way he could be snitching. And that breaks down the fact that 1090 Jake doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, correct? Well, Jack Frost was in here that night watching us, and he heard him say that this is not a snitch video. But here you go, you have Jack Frost come along 4 days later and say, look at all the snitching. 1090 Jake snitch video. This is the snitch video. Thank you, 1090 Jake. Look at all these snitches. But then he comes back on here again and calls 1090 Jake a snitch. Even though the fucking video you used of Boston Richie to call everyone else a snitch, Jack, wasn't even a snitch video. What are we doing here? BBN, what are we doing here? What the fuck is wrong with people? What the fuck is wrong with people? Yeah, we get it. It's right. But I'm pointing out what the Jack Frost shit is. When you take 1090 Jake out of it and you take the Boston Richie thing out of it, you still have Jack Frost just playing cleanup man. Oh, come here, please, please, please. I'm going to take from this content. I'm not going to know a damn thing about it, but I'm going to use it and act like I know so fucking much. You a scam artist, Pimp. You's a scam artist. I just ran down on your bitch ass. 3 videos you made. 3 doing this. 3 within the last fucking week. You're a dirtbag, dude. You're a dirtbag. You don't need to be out here, bro. Anybody watching you from this point on is a slug in my book. They're slugs, bro. You're not all here upstairs. And I'm counting on the pineapple guys too. I'm bar none. Come on, man. That's fucking weird, man. Y'all don't watch what y'all fucking paying into? Y'all just hear BBN say, donate to me, and you donate, and then here you come with some bogus ass content. Bogus, bro. You can't get more crazier, man. That's bad. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. That's horrible. There's your content creator right there. BBN, you guys are badass over there, man. You guys are really lining. You guys are pushing the line over there, guys. Jack, you don't know what line to fucking push. So you're fishing. But, man, you can't fish if you don't know what you're talking about. You just sat there and just talked about shit and didn't know what you were saying. But yet you dogged people in your words, didn't you? Like if someone said anything, they were just saying the opposite of you. You's a whole dumbass out here, man. If y'all like what I'm doing over here, y'all like to support AD in this platform, please do by hitting the Cash App or the PayPal. Hey, y'all, it ain't going to be too long before we have that super chat button down there, man. It ain't going to be long at all now, just a couple days, before we can get it all set up and all that shit. We're going to be doing that. I appreciate you guys, man. And I mean the raw ones. The motherfuckers that's been here ain't going nowhere.
I spit it like a pot. It's real, my block pump, pill, cocaine, and bud. The fans in town, they and my souls got me nuts.
A lot, you understand? So, I have a thing to talk about the Democrats today if we get to it. I don't know if we're going to get to it. But I do want to talk about 1090J.
You don't know what you're talking about, Jack. Shut up.
And
you don't
people
do
like this
doing
dude
it.
is
Shut
dangerous.
Your shit's
Do you remember previously people brought up 1090J to me, and they was basically talking about why I should have an issue with him. There's a reason why
the only way I'm gonna discuss this man is either reacting to the shit he does dumb.
But there's a reason why I didn't feel there was a need for me to express my issue with him and his.
Yeah, don't express your issue, bitch. He's a fucking weirdo out here, bro. He's a whole weirdo out here, cuz. You weird, man. Bringing up anything you can, and you don't know nothing. You don't
we gotta also
know
remember these
shit about what you're talking about. Come on, man. Y'all don't hear me, man. You don't know shit.
They just kept yelling, put your hands behind your back as they prevented him from doing it.
Did you watch the video, Jack?
I want to know
Did you watch the video?
What Satan is going to do is Satan is going to always...
Did you watch the video, Jack?
He's going to put something on that track that he thinks you need. It's your duty to have faith in the Most High.
Oh, checkers line up.
So no,
Pops is lining him up. Probably was. All flavors.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop fighting when you're not fighting.
Did you watch the video, Jack?
Literally the reason why you can't put your hands.
Did he watch the video? Did he watch the video? That's what you say.
Don't make no mistake.
You watched the video. That was one of your comments. Salute y'all, man. I didn't even put the fucking Cash App up, did I? I think most people know it.
Can we talk about the NBA a little, if y'all don't mind?
Jack's super.
I don't
you know
want
he's watching this. This man
too dry on
does not even run a night show anymore because we took that spot.
So did y'all see? For anybody that's seen the Lakers,
he didn't ask for it.
Lakers playing the Celtics. Right. So like basically, what happened is that at the end of the game comes, LeBron goes to the lane, he goes to finish with the left, he gets fouled. It is a foul. No foul is called. LeBron is absolutely livid.
I'm gonna beat that now.
Listen, he has so much energy that you would think that he would have just dunked the damn ball to begin with. Because if he just dunks the ball, this is not an issue.
This man,
because if he just dunks the ball, he would use his strong hand and just went to the rack. because the lane was wide open.
Jack looked like he can't wait.
He decided to do a different move, which resulted in the left-handed finish. And I just want to say something.
I wonder if it is.
While the ref should have called the foul,
is it?
It's confused. It's still LeBron James, homie. There's a reason why we show Luka at the end of the game. Doing Luka shit.
No, pretty close though. One day in between.
Reason. You're still LeBron James, homie. The Akron Hammer, homie. You were supposed to come right through and smash it on them. Yeah, I know I'm not a big LeBron fan. I love LeBron. Don't get it confused. But whenever we have this LeBron Jordan, I'm always going to be Jordan. It just is what it is. But yeah, LeBron, whatever we have LeBron Kobe.
His content don't matter. We're doing better content than him now.
But the point in which I'm trying to make is LeBron, great player.
We're doing better content than him.
But that's the difference between LeBron
trash
and the great.
That shit's trash, dog.
They wouldn't have put it in the ref's hands.
Thank you for the lineup, Jack. We got the spot, y'all.
He wouldn't have put it in the ref's
8 o'clock and beyond, it's ours.
We would have went straight to the rack. Somebody would have probably, if he would have had that much room, somebody would have got
a bigger platform. But we're getting there.
I think the greats
getting there, boy.
They wouldn't have went for the foul. They wouldn't have tried to get. They wouldn't have tried to get bailed out by the freaking refs.
It's hard to have a channel that pops up every night.
I love LeBron.
It's hard. There's too many other channels out there, man.
They would have went and got that bucket. If you fouled him in the process, you fouled him in the process, but they would have went and got the bucket. LeBron went for the foul. They didn't call it. Now he pissed. Don't work that way, homie.
Yeah, I think my digging's done, y'all.
But they should have called the foul. Don't get it.
Let him have it tonight. I think tonight was a needed thing. I appreciate you guys for hanging out, man, and sticking with me so long for this one. I had fun. I did. I had a blast for this one. Jack got lined up with the same knife he used for the suicide. Yeah. Far, far away from his fucking head, wasn't he? That's fucking clowning. That's clowning. Jack, you fucked up, bro. I think tonight was needed, though, because for a long time, Jack didn't have to count for this. You know, Jack didn't have anyone telling him, hey, man, you fucking up. Let me say this. He had the ones. They just couldn't say it because they'd be kicked. You know what I mean? No one's just trying to be a dick. You know what I mean? No one's just trying to be an asshole to Jack. So I get why they never did, or they told each other but didn't tell Jack. I get it. Totally, bro. But the thing is, man, this is a thing that you have been doing for the last month. You've been reaching. You've been trying to get attention from people. You've been trying to get whatever attention it is that you can get, even if it's bad attention. You talk about Tamika Mallory, my son, badly. Then today you say they're doing great, no matter what it is. You can't constantly come to the internet and talk bad about people, and then when they do good, you jump in behind them and say they're doing great things, and then expect the people to believe you. Like, what are they getting behind with you? What are they showing to the public when they follow you? A follower? A blind leading the blind? That's what it is over there. The blind leading the blind, because you don't know anything. There's nothing you say that you can say you made yourself. Nothing that you ever come on here and say, I told you first, is ever the truth. Because you can't possibly tell somebody that food's going to go up. You don't have the needs or you don't have the expertise to do that, because you don't have any expertise in that field. You don't have the numbers. You don't have no one giving you the numbers. You don't have a business that sees things go up and down. You know, there's no way you could have told anyone that first. So that's crazy, man. Sometimes people just believe anything, though. I guess if you drive, no, I'm not going to say that, because it ain't all the truck drivers. We got truck drivers over here. So it ain't about just hearing somebody talk. Absolutely not. People like to be told the truth before anything. Some people I'm not going to say like to be lied to, but that they like to hear what they want to hear. That's not being lied to. Jack, you lie to people. You just do, bro. You're constantly fucking making up this story so somebody is convinced to follow you or believe you. No one believes you anymore. See, for 4 years, you've been riding this wave and getting off of what you said about Shotti. I'm bringing it up again. Hey, remember what you said about Shotti? We all remember now. Remember what Bandana Black did a video on you about? Well, we remember now. 4 years ago. 4 years ago. You said people wanted to kill you. No one wanted to kill you then. No one wants to kill you now. Why won't you do a video that says, well, I can rest assured no one wants to kill me now. Thank God, man. They said it. They don't want to hurt me. No one wanted to hurt you to begin with, idiot. What are you talking about? That shit's weird. You always have to have this chaos going in your life that's not real. It's a manufactured chaos. Just so that people feel sorry for you. Man, let me tell you something right now, Frost. Out of all my years of becoming a man, all my years where I wasn't a man, all my years where now I am a man, all my years of learning how to be a man, no one ever made it being a pouty, whiny bitch. No one. No one ever won by throwing the most pity parties. No one ever in their life have ever won by crying about something. I would probably suggest you get a job or your life will go down fast if it hasn't already. I'd probably suggest you get a job, man. Because if you're relying on YouTube to pay your rent now, we can see you're not making rent. So how are you making rent, Jack? We can see you're not making rent. The sad thing is about it, you'll come on here and never be truthful. You have to be truthful to these people if you want them donating to you, man. You have to be truthful. At least be that. I don't care if you don't want to talk to any of them or not. At least be truthful to these people. You called Shotti a snitch. Then you walked it back and said you didn't. We need to see where you think Shotti was snitching. I need to see that. Yeah, he's just being suicidal for no reason. It's an act. It's an act to play on people's emotions. It's an act to play on people's heartstrings. And that's not funny, man. It may have worked with your daddy, but we're not going to allow to work it on YouTube, bro. We're not going to allow you to work that scam. It will never work on our watch. I promise you. Never, ever, 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 ever on my fucking watch, Jack. I promise. I'm getting. Not on Blackout's watch. Not on Netstar's watch. If I died tomorrow, these motherfuckers would still crash your head. These channels would still ride your dome. Not on Jack Frost's tooth. Not on Crack Frost time. Not on Spider-Man's time. Not on Black Cuddy's time. Not on Dog Soldier's time. Not on Netstar's. Not on Basic Maths. Not on 1-2 Freddy's coming for you. Not on Mystique's time. Not on motherfucking Nikki Kiss's time. We ain't letting you do it no more. It's not allowable on YouTube anymore. No more pity parties are going to make it. No more feel sorry for me, Jack. No more everybody has a problem with me. You created those problems. Learn how to get yourself out of them. Oh, you can't say sorry. Learn how to say sorry. You might find out you may get somewhere. But seeing how low you actually are, you getting anywhere in life is almost scary to think about, isn't it? Is that why you stay drunk, Jack? Life's too hard to deal with? Yeah. Let me tell y'all something, man. I love you guys, and I appreciate you dudes, man, and you ladies, and you gentlemen, and you rough riders, you real rights, you motherfuckers from New York, you motherfuckers from Cali. I love and respect everybody for people they are, the human race, the good things that they do for people, the bad things that some people may say they do for them. Who knows? We're all only human, though. You can't make as many wrongs as Jack's made. Never make them right, but make it somewhere. It's not feasible. It's not in the clause. It don't work like that. I'm
I
sorry.
spit it like a pot. It's real, my block pump, pill, cocaine, and bud. Your fans in town, they and my souls got me nuts.
I know niggas that's out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. Nigga view this niggas early, I was gon' wipe down. But my nigga.
Thank you for joining me tonight, y'all. It was beautiful. The paperwork party for Jack was awesome, you know. It proved that Shotti ain't no snitch, man. How could he have been? He didn't have co-defendants. No one went down for him pleading guilty, Jack. You just needed to find a wave, and that wave didn't work also. Thank you for pulling up on AD tonight, man. Y'all, I know who you are. Y'all are not fucking dumb. This motherfucker's trying to play y'all for stupid, and it's just not working for him anymore. Have a beautiful evening. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you very much.